Why do I feel like I linger? Linger between the words to say the words to remember. Now we're here to take control over your body and over your soul. We're gonna take back everything and lose it all. Lose it all. Lose it all. Feel it in your arms, feel it in your legs, feel it on your fingertips and feel it in your head. Just let your body go, just let your body go, just let your body go and move to the rhythm. Now we won't go back home today, until the very last hour. We still got few more days to slay, it's gonna get so much louder. Now we're here to take control over your body and over your soul. We're gonna take back everything and lose it all. Lose it all. Lose it all. Feel it in your arms, feel it in your legs, feel it on your fingertips and feel it in your head. Just let your body go, just let your body go, just let your body go and move to the rhythm. I wonder what went wrong today, Why do I feel like I linger? Linger between the words you say, to say the words you remember.
I'm headed to the bottom of the bottle. I've been drowning, I've been floating away. Every other dollar that I got in bed, I probably went and pissed it away. I ain't fucking okay, I ain't liking it, babe. I don't even wanna talk, I'm just smoking my haze. I've been stuck in my ways, I've been stuck here for days. I've been staring at the clock as the radio plays. I'm enslaved. Yeah, rolling another, I'm stuck in my seat from the whole control of my speech. Yeah, I've been trying to get off this couch for a minute and a whole damn week. No kidding, I'm skinny, I cannot eat. Got a million motherfuckers that depend on me. Yeah, every friend in my family, from a girl, every fan I meet myself. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down to make new thoughts, like jumping off of that rooftop. Hold my devil when I do nothing to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, stop steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. Full of stage, trying to find my pain. I see the sun coming out of that rain. Minds ain't really not game. I'ma never slow down, I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage, it's taking over. Yeah, I'm a slave for you. Ripping harder, more less. Never stop, no rest. Till the stress is breath in my chest. Till it's diamonds wrapping my neck. Progress to a god from a goddamn mess. Hopeless, more tests. More blessed. Dug deep down trying to find my best. Find a beast, had to kill a conquest. I'm next. I'm too on till I'm too off. Calm down, make new thoughts. Like jumping off of that rooftop. Hold my camera when I do not to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, it's gone. Steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. I'm full of stage trying to find my pain.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. Hopefully everybody's having a good fucking afternoon, evening, and or morning. Somewhere it's gotta be morning, right? How y'all doing, though? Welcome back. Let me get the music up and running, boys. Here we go. That's how I'm starting my day today, boys. How y'all doing? Welcome back to another live stream. Today we got 5v5 1v1s duels over on the EU. We gotta have some fun today with the EU, boys. How y'all doing? Let me post on Discord real quick. Just make sure EU is here, ma'am. EU, get on for them duels. Here we go. Let's get the game up and running. Up and starting. What's up, Athelman? How you doing, man? Evening, guys, lads, and how you doing, my man? What's up, Mohammed? How you doing? Landrian, Edward, Fields. We got us, Alex. We got Altani, Rune, Kren. How you doing? Beautiful. Sable, Aura Gaming. We got ourselves Red, my man. Hope y'all having a good one. Hope all y'all having a good one. Oh boy. Quick update for you guys with all the guild stuff. I know that none of y'all really care. You're like, Dalaran, we just want them duels, man. Can you just give me the duels? Give me the duels! 1 second. Okay? It's very important for me, man. Dude, ever since Monday, my guild disbanded. I've been with these guys for so long. We've been together since, well, I came in a little bit middle of Antaurus. We killed Argus together, man. Then we killed Gahoon. We got to Jaina. And then everybody split apart like a starfish with its spokes poking out. Is that a starfish? I want to say sea urchin. Just, pew, everybody shot out. Half the people are fucking done. Half the people want to continue raiding, so they found other guilds. So me, Dalaran the Rogue, antisocial motherfucker that I'm, man, had to go looking for guilds. I think me and a buddy of mine found one. So we should be good. Maybe back-to-back streams are going to be there, but it's going to be like a whole trial process and all that. You guys are probably going to hear from me about it once in a while. How to get everyone set up on a private server? That is a good question. Does private server have any like features with like pre-made, like, hey, you want to make your own group or whatever? Do they have that? Logging on to you though. You guys better have some groups already over on you. We need one alliance, one horde. Let's go. Make one group on horde, one group for alliance, boys. Alright, so we can get us some motherfucking duels done today. Gamer Quad looking good right now? I didn't do anything. I think it's the lighting. I really did nothing. Good Narda sad music? Dude, yes. Man of the World, right? Man of the World? Is that copyrighted? I think it's copyrighted. I'm not gonna do that. How's the ankle? I can walk in it better, Red. I can walk in it better, my man. Can you say beautiful Mohammed? My man, you are beautiful. What's up, fam? Yeah, but you do war games. Do a / invite spectator match space name of bnet space name of bnet space number of people per group space. Try that. / invite spectator Does it show up here? Let's do something like this. Oh. Or something like that. You would have real ID names, so I would maybe like something like Foggy. We have Foggy join in, so I'm gonna do Foggy and Main 5, and I would do like an arena like I don't know what arena should be. Black Rook Hold, so I'll do like Rook. We could just need a word. You can do black if you wanna. Although, because it's 2019, you should probably just do Rook, just to be safe. You know? You don't know who's watching. So do something like that, man. Try it. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. Discard. Delete. E. And it's gone. Alright, boys. Who we got? We got Foggy ready to go. Go. Outside, I got a group. Go to 1 more country. Can you more than welcome to Zakata got a group. You know what? Spectator match. We got Foggy. We got Main. Wait, I fucked up. Main 5. There are different groups. Perfect. We're gonna get Zakati in there. Althani, if you do want a 1-on-1 catch chicken, we'll save you a spot for later in the stream, man. More than welcome to you. If you guys want to 1-on-1 somebody, we'll save you guys like 30 minutes, 20 minutes to 1-on-1 one another at the end of the stream. Alrighty, boys? Alrighty? Let's go. Whoa, wait, the add-on doesn't work. The add-on doesn't work. Why does my add-on not work? I got an add-on for character screen. I guess it does something else. Alrighty, boys, we're gonna... my music. Okay, now both ears can hear the music. Sometimes I turn on Audacity, only one ear can hear it. Alrighty, boys. Switch. Who do we got on teams? Red and Horde. Red and Blue, actually. Blue and Horde. We got ourselves Divas on the team. Red. Also, I gotta set this up on an A, by the way. EU has this, like, switch and stuff, but I need to set this up on an A. What is the setting that I do for that? The mouse will disappear in just a bit. It's commentator. Is it snap? No, it's follow. I'm gonna take a picture of this follow thing on my phone just so I remember. Bam. Okay, cool. Flash. Nice. Alrighty, here we are, boys. We got Divas. We got ourselves Letty in there hanging out in his polar bear from BlizzCon. We got Shadow Step going up first. Playing Outlaw. We got ourselves Vibe hanging out in the back. And we got Zigmac back there as well. I don't see their names there anymore. We got Dead. We got Floaty X hanging out as Arcane. We got Just Vanished, Langion, and Prox. I don't know why I don't see their names anymore. Wait. Oh, there it is. Weird. Wait, what? Weird. Wait. Why do I see their... Okay, for some reason I see the chat thing. Can I hide it? Oh my god. Photo mode? What is this? You guys see this? Wait, do you guys see this photo mode? There's a photo mode in this thing. What the fuck is that? Screenshot toolbox, share transmog, do emote, high text, top quality. I don't even understand. But apparently that's a thing. And that's gonna be actually Vanish X getting obliterated by Dead in the opener as we were trying to figure out what the fuck was going on the screen. Dead, we can actually see Divas dropping down for a moment. Dead is gonna stay up above. Apparently I want to do /V. The names disappear. What the fuck is that? What add-on is that? Photo mode now. What the hell is this? Or is this in my spectator match mode? Capture widgets will not include in the widget. I don't know what's going on anymore. But that's going to be Divas versus Dead. Divas is going to go for a little bit of a heal right now for himself. Dead is kind of chilling. I think this add-on is fucking with this thing, honestly. I think this add-on is fucking with this. Hold on. I'm going to have to disable an add-on real quick. Which one was it? Chat, it's Narcissus. That's probably what it is. That's probably what the thing that does it. Alrighty. Oh yeah, that is exactly what does it. It's going to be Divas versus Dead right now. We can finally see the names, and Dead is actually hanging out at about half health. Divas is going to go for a heal or two. Dead is going to put up a bunch of traps around the corner. That was an add-on doing this. I'm so sorry. Is that a new MOG add-on I installed? Not a new MOG add-on. but it's a different add-on that I've ever seen. Somebody posted a picture of their character with a different screen and like all their armory. I wanted to add that narcissist because I thought that's what it does, but I have no idea what it does. I guess it messes with the game. It's gonna be like last one to dead. Actually gonna take him out right now. Diva's taken out, dead himself in our confusion of what we call a duel. Vanish X is up next. Who was the other guy that just died then on Divas' team? It wasn't Vanish X, was it? It was somebody else. Was it? It's just Vanish X, and the other guy, I don't even know his name. Vanish X, though, positioned himself not to get knocked by Divas, is gonna go for a bit of AoE from the Elemental. I don't know if he actually is that kind of a build people roll for assassination with the AoE just to get a bit more damage. Maybe try to dodge the stun. Is gonna try to step to Divas. It's gonna get stunned up into a hex regardless. No trick available. I think he actually tricked into that stun towards the very end. Still got hexed up. That's gonna be an opportunity for Divas to catch himself a little bit of reset. Is gonna go for a bit of drink. Healing Sword is coming out and is just gonna maintain himself as best as possible versus Vanish. Vanish no longer has a trinket anymore, so putting himself at a vulnerable position. That's gonna be a stun onto Divas right now. Into a Maledict to follow. Divas could go for a Lightning Lasso. Is going to establish Lightning Lasso onto Vanish. Hasn't seen a Cloak of Shadows out of Vanish yet, but he did get himself a pre-heal for that Lasso. Another Heck trying to come out, trying to see if he can kick it. Doesn't land that kick. That's going to be wall coming out for Divas into a Maledict onto the Rogue. Blind coming out onto Divas. So Vanish can go and get himself a full reset. Divas is going to have a knockback available this time. Vanish needs to be aware of the knockback. Divas could knock him back with a thunderstorm any moment now. Fixing Vanish is trying to get himself a full reset. Is going to go full resap, and Divas, I think, just waiting out for a dot. Maybe it's going to be a Garrote into a Kid Shot coming down into a Vendetta. Shadow stepping onto the knockback and trying to pump damage. Big deeps into Divas. He's dropping down his Storm Alley. Is going to get a sword stun onto Vanish. The pet is actually going to break that Hex. What a bad pet it is. It's going to interrupt Divas into his Nature Cast. Lightning Lasso to follow is going to be fairly short. Into an Earth Shock, forcing advantage out of Divas into a massive Envenom Poison on proc right then and there. Very well done, very interesting. Vanish X does get to land a kill onto Divas. Who's up next though? It looks like it's gonna be... This is going to be Vibe. Vibe is going to get a cheap shot on him. It was very DR'd. Kidney shot coming into Vibe. He's going to be a Subtlety Rogue. That's going to be full kidney onto him. Forcing a trick out of Vibe. Vanish is looking to catch himself a full reset. Smoke Bomb coming out. Is able to get auto attacks at Vibe through the wall, which is going to slow him down. Vibe is able to get some auto attacks in there too. Not letting either one restyle. That's going to be Vanish out of Vibe. Trying to see if he can go the long way around. Vanish needs to land a sap on him or something. Does get him out. Vanish is looking for a clean reset. Is going to land himself into a stall, but who has dots on them? Looks like neither one has dots anymore. Vanish does get to get out of there fairly quickly, fairly safely. Hanging out by the eye. He's aware that the other rogue might come by. Vibe is kind of strafing all the way to his team right now. Maybe looking to pick up a health shell or something? Not really sure. That's going to be Vanish mounting up, waiting for the Subtlety Rogue to come out. Mark for the Kitten to come out, letting the Subtlety get a chance. He's thinking, you know what? The Subtlety's probably not going to know how to get a one-shot in there. It looks like Vanish is surviving those bursts fairly easily. Is going to get the dots up and running. Try to Shadow Step. No, not going to let a Shadow Step. Shadow Step and Vibe, though, after he steps to Vanish, is going to land a kidney and run away. Vibe is actually suffering a lot of damage right now with all the damage over time. He needs to get himself a heal rolling right now. What are those weapons, man? What are those daggers? Is that WAD? Those have to be WAD daggers. They actually look kind of dope. Are those Castle daggers? Dude, this daggers actually look so good. What are those things? Snap coming into Vibe. Looks like Vanish just wants to reopen up. Get some dots. Vanish has to trick it back up unavailable. Smoke Bomb coming out of what looks like Vibe, I think. Vanish is going to land a Maledict onto Vibe with a Mark for its Envenom in there. Vibe, no way to heal. It's going to be a blind. Dots taking him out. I meant to swap to 3 because Vibe was on 3, but somebody left, so now it's 3 is this and Luddy is this. Okay, bro, go. Zach Mac is like, alright, dude, you got this, Luddy. Go, my brother. Go, my twin. They look exactly the same. Are they friends? They have to be, dude. Look at them shoulders. Look at that headpiece. They're brothers. Brothers in arms. Orc brothers. Betrayed by Gul'dan himself. Gonna have his pet get sapped up on the bad Z-Mag to get all the pets onto just Vanish X right now. Kidney shot coming down onto the Warlock. Stun coming in by the pet. Zagmak has an opportunity to maybe try to counter dispel this. That's going to be a fear trying to land. Not going to happen. Is going to have a couple instant casts available. Needs to get the pet over there. Vanish looking to catch clean. Does catch a clean one. Does catch a clean re. Which might be a GG for Zug. Luddy though over there. Not quite sure. He's like, oh my god, I'm getting so anxious watching my brother play. Zug one of the brothers of Warlocks getting kidney shot right now. It's gonna be just Vanish, actually burn him down to about half health. It's gonna be stunned to Vanish, straight inside of it immediately. That's a big vendetta rolling right now. Zagmag needs to find a way out of the situation. It's gonna get a horror onto Vanish as he doesn't have a trinket. That's gonna be shadow step kick onto summoning of the Gul'dan of the imps. Vanish is going to catch himself a resell with a heal. Zagmag has a fair amount of health, but he's melted to dots right now with a bit of a vendetta still on him for a little bit. That's going to be health at about half. That's going to be just Vanish back with full health right now. Trinket's still available if ever necessary. Garou coming out onto Zagmag, stun coming in onto Vanish X. It's going to be Hand of Gul'dan coming out with all the pets. No! Kidney comes out to stifle Zagmag's opener, stifle his creation of the imps. That's going to force out a wall of Zagmag as he fears for his life. As safety trinkets does pop, and that's going to be Vanish. Catch himself full restealth, able to open them. Bada bing, bada boom, get a stun, lock out Zagmag, sap at the pet, Garou coming out onto Zag, and the pet is going to get hit by that Garou damage, or effect coming in, Zagmag could maybe get a setup, finally get some imps out and running, another kidney to lock him down, not a lot he can really do in that situation, but get a stun onto Vanish X, won't have a horror effect for this, and Vanish is going to open up, reset, open up, reset, bleeding out Zagmag right now. Zagmag decided, you know what, I need to catch up, I need to find this bad boy. Does Vanish catch a clean one? He does catch another clean reset. He just clean with those resets. Shadow Fury trying to come out, didn't hit Vanish, and Zag is gonna end up having to zig and zag right now for this throw. Kidney shot coming down, locked out. Does he have anything to work with? Dots to take it down on him. Warlock Hellstone coming into play. Vanish decided, you know what, I'm gonna go finish you off right now. No, gets caught out into a stun. Could that be a horror effect to follow? Kidney shot, it's a kick onto a hand to go down, into a mallet to fall into Vanish. Zag had some burst available, but now it's gonna be up to Luddy. Let's play a Destro to fight versus Vanish. I think he's just letting him reset. It's like, brother, no. I don't think he actually cares that much. Blood Champion Zagmag, your brother must have mentioned. Luddy, are you paying attention? You gotta go. Vanish is gonna catch himself a full reset, man. He's just here flexing on his big ass mouth. At least he's being kind of nice. He's doing a little bit of a friendly wave. Is Luddy AFK? Did he DC? How to join these duels? I'll let you know after this, man. Did he DC? What? Garou coming out to Luddy. That's gonna be some setup for Vanish X. Try to see if he can get a setup. I guess he's just getting dots on the Luddy. I think Luddy did DC. The Vanish is just gonna wipe him out real quick just to get this out of the way. I'm okay with that, boys. I'm okay with that, boys. Yeah, he's AFK, man. He's not even playing. Landron is here. Maybe to sneak a kill. Yeah, Landron went to sneak a kill. Vanish played that one really well, honestly. He played that pretty well. For what he was given. He actually played it so well against the Warlock. I don't know if I'll be able to upload that one just because I love the interaction between Dead and the Shaman. I missed the whole first duel because I'm trying to mess with my add-on. I'm in this group also? Alrighty. Want to be against Dead? We got Zakati. Alright, who has a group? Okay, XXX wants to go against Dead's group. Dead, if you keep your group together, like you queue against X and give Zakati a couple people to duel up against. People with that Warlock. That Warlock didn't even play. Well, the other Warlock didn't play. The first one, though, he reset on him over and over. We're ready to stay in this group since no one going to play. That's fine with me, Dead. That's fine. We could go against X and give Zakati a couple people to fight against. Go to hell, just need one player. Awesome. I kind of want to fuck with that add-on, but I feel like I should do it a little later, because doing these duels, like, I'm just going to get distracted, boys. 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 210? 210. You are that 210, boys! So if you guys want to join any of the groups right now for 5 motherfucking duels, you guys go to Group Finder, go to Player versus Player, Pre-made Group, Custom PvP, find a group, type in 5, number 5, in the search, enter. Sorry about that. Had a pizza and a soda earlier. You guys wouldn't mind me burping on stream a bit, yeah? I shouldn't have done that. That's disgusting. That's just nasty. Although, chat, you guys didn't know about me, but I can burp on command. Don't believe me? Hold on. Burp on command. I didn't drink anything. I don't have any indigestion problems. Just... there it is. If you guys were like, wow, I wonder what's Dalaran's secret trick. There it is. You'd won? Alright, we got Zakati over there with a releasing group now. I really want to get Zakati. to duel X, but X kind of wants to duel Foggy, and Foggy didn't have anybody leave, so I'm gonna have those two duel. Then I'll put Zakati against 2 people back to back. Gorilla Hell and Jassim would have an ability. Is it EU? Yes, it is EU. We're up on a 3-second cooldown. That's my passive racial. That's my active mitigate. That's my active racial, dude. Active Corsair racial. That should have been a Corsair racial, dude. Hold on. I'm sorry. That's the last one. Good X. That's a lot of people didn't get to play. Yeah, because X wants to queue into you. I think it'd be kind of fun, actually. Fuck. Seriously? There we go. Friday is always EU, boys. It is. It is. Friday is EU day. Main is ready. We'll get Zakati versus May, or Zakati versus Sim, or Zakati versus Hell. Either one of these boys. You guys are more than welcome to join groups, but also you're more than welcome to make the groups in exactly the same way as you join in. With the nerf Outlaw and Prop Warriors, that will nerf them. That will nerf them for Mythic Plus. So most likely our AoE will get nerfed. But that's about it. And even then, how much can they nerf it? Because right now we're doing about 40k DPS on 2 targets in Mythic Plus. That's a lot. Even if we did 30k, that still would be a lot. So, but how much are they going to nerf it? It's hard to tell. Kind of used to it? Oh my god. What a gentleman. Yeah, I am, dude. I am. Trust me, man. I got all the bedside manners. And table manners. Switch. We got ourselves a group. We got ourselves actually Addons trying to see if they can match him up. Addons' group versus not Zakati. Zakati's going up next. It's going to be Addons' group. Addons, Subtlety Rogue Master. This boy just introduced the Subtlety, reintroducing it to us over again. We got ourselves Artiza as a DH on his team. We got Limika playing some Demon, Destro. Obliv playing some Fire as a big old Xanda, and sponsored by the way. Obliv gonna be going up first on Dead's group. It's gonna be Dead himself, the champion master. On his team, we got Floaty, Floxy, who didn't even get to play Lanjon, playing some Unholy. We got ourselves Prox, Azafferal, and Naya. It looks like some of the guys actually did get kind of a bit of a change of who goes where. Sorry for the vertigo I just caused there, moving back and forth. But I kind of like it, honestly. It's smooth transition. Blake coming in for Obliv. Gonna get a breath into a Polymer, onto Dead, into a Greater Power, Shrink inside of it. Trying to see if he can kick it. Doesn't look like he did. That's gonna be an extra shield coming in for Obliv. That's gonna be big cool. That's coming out onto Dead. Get a Sunned up onto Obliv. Tricky coming out. Big Pyroblast coming out onto Dead. Taking a bit of damage, but he's doing just fine. That was the massive burst out of Obliv. Still has Greater Pyros. Needs to sit in there. Needs to put Dead in a bad situation and cook up some pies. It's not gonna happen. Obliv is, oh lordy. Oh lordy, save me from Dead. Maledict to hit him. Breath coming in into Polymer for the Dead. Does get into eat the poly. Into G-Pies cooking up. Is Dead hungry for the day. Ring of Frost. Ooh, keeping him there for a bit. It's gonna land another G-Pie. Oh, you're gonna enjoy this pie. Yummy in my tummy. Massive damage onto Dead. Massive heals coming out to counter. That's gonna be a blip with a temple. Trying to reheal while chasing after Dead. That is a massive burning him right now. Putting up traps right now for a bit. Wants to go for Manic Bandage. Couldn't quite get it. Didn't quite go for Manic Bandage. Somebody either him or his pet were doing taking damage. Obliv is going to mount up. Trying to run into Freeze. Actually, Freeze is dead right next to the trap. Not going to kite him in. Dead is trying it again. That's not going to... Oh, Obliv did actually freeze himself. Dead could go maybe for a stun wombo combo. Has cooldowns rolling right now. Has massive CDs. No. Wants to go for the massive camo. Is anybody on his team? No. Him and his pet both are clean. Manic Bandage is coming out. It's going to be full reset. Are the eyes up? Yes. Obliv could go for eyes. No, actually gonna go for food themselves because they know if they breath Dead into a Polymer, they could always put him in that same situation. Kinda is near dead. That's gonna be him putting up some dots. We thought I maybe picking up the eye, but he's right there. It's not coming out to Obliv. Dead is trying to take advantage of the opportunity to do as much damage to Obliv as it can before he gets too close. That's gonna be Temporal coming in for Obliv. Not gonna get that much healing since most of Dead's damage has been put out already. Obliv is gonna land a Polymorph onto the pet. That's gonna be Freezing Trap around the corner. Oh, misses the breath. Trying to land a Poly onto Dead. Not gonna happen. Second Poly trying to come out. Doesn't land it. Dead is just gonna go skirting around the LOS right now. That's going to be Obliv trying to battle out. That's going to be Dead, throwing in a harpoon, not going to connect. And Obliv wants to go for a bit of a reset. The dots are not going to let him. Regeneration not going to come out, or regenerating. And Obliv is walking back into traps right now. His first trap, Dead is just going to dot him up, throw grenades, use that corner and abuse the shit out of it. Harpoon coming on to Obliv as he's trying to drop a ring. That's going to be a breath coming out. Dead is going to have a trigger for this one. Could shrink it if he wants to. Is going to trick it immediately. Second Pokemon trying to come out. That's going to be Icebuck early for Obliv. Is going to break out of the ice block. Root onto dead. Wants to land a polymorph. Going to be a short poly. Ring of Frost coming out for the pet. Is going to be able to freeze the pet. Obliv is kind of losing out on a lot of his value of his damage. That's going to be freeze coming in. As he got cooldowns up and running. Once he gets some cooldowns and bears damage onto dead, that is going to line it completely as Mally smacks him upside the head. Trick coming out for Obliv with a temporal. Trying to send more damage to dead. But dead is going to line it completely. Obliv is going to be at low health. Cauterize coming down right now. Needs to heal as much as possible. Breath coming on to dead. Into polymorph. Does land the poly. Does he go for the double setup by blast combo wombo? No, not gonna land it. Wants to go for a meteor instead. Try to go for instance, but dead is gonna feign down that meteor as it slams down. Throwing down the traps. Next up is going to be Artisa knocking over the charge trap into a root trap. Trying to get to dead ASAP. No chicken available on that hunter right now. And Artisa is just making their way over there. Just flying over to dead. Dead is just going to range him as much as he can. As much as humanly possible. Stun coming out. Wombo combo coming in for the DH. Blade Dance. Annihilate's coming out. Annihilating through Dead's health. That's going to be tricking onto that freezing trap. Into a turtle shell. Manic bandage. Dead is just going to turtle all of that damage. Turtling the game. Slowing it down a little. That's going to be a Blade Dance for Artisa to dodge whatever Death throws at him. Root coming in. Dead used to wait out the 4-minute CD of that metamorphosis. Tried to fly up, doesn't have the angle onto dead right now. So that's going to be pretty good for dead right now. Artisa though still on a chase. Dead still without a trinket. That is going to be a camo, sending the pet over to disrupt the eyes for Artisa. Stun coming out onto the DH. Can dead get enough damage in the no? Just going to throw grenades and try to peel away from DH. Is going to harpoon him for a moment. Artisa has the wombo combo yet again. Blade Dance coming out to follow off of those annihilates. Actually just going through Dead's health, but also not doing that great on their own health. Dead is going to put him on ice for a moment. That's going to be... Oh, I like that actually. That's like mid-blade dance. Manic Bandage coming out. Does disrupt dead on it. Does making sure to get the dots and the traps and the pet damage. Trying to get the sustain. Rolling over to Artisa. Doesn't have the cooldowns to make this happen. Does harpoon at him with a grenade in the face. Tricky coming out on stun. Trying to see if he can hit it. Maybe that was a bad idea. Stun coming out to dead. Into an I-beam again. Does interrupt that I-beam and smacks him down. Dead. 2 down. 3 to go. Who's up next? It looks like it's going to be Lumica playing some Destra? I was confused though. So Destruction World. Wait. He went. You see, he just kind of sucked to the floor for a moment. Trickens out a freezing trap into a root trap. Dead is given the opportunity to get a full Manic Bandage over there. Fully set up. Ready to go. But he's going to need it to go up against a Destra Warlock with massive Chaos Balls. This is going to be a hell of a fight for him to come back from. Trying to get the dots and the nades rolling right now. Letting the pet do a little bit of work. Try to chisel away, really pick away at Lumica's health little by little, making sure the dots are still rolling, give him the traps for him to run around. Lumica needs to get the angle onto that. Does get a root on it for a moment. He does feign deathed. Dead is actually in the proximity, actually doesn't line. Oh, burning out his racial just to get away from the fear, but not before Inferno slams down on him. That's going to be Wall with a massive cannonball getting set down. Big damage available. Has him to the, literally cleaves him down to half health. Lumica's just trying to bail out of there. Actually, no. Lumica's trying to chase after Dead. That is the one trying to find an angle into Lumica. That Infernal is doing a fair amount of work. And this pet, both of these pets actually turn through Dead's health. What can he do? He's going to disengage away as Lumica is starting to find themselves on the other side of the pillar. Going to feign death away from this pets for a moment. Does he get away, though? If he can find a way for him to get a camo, does get the angle. No, should have probably hugged the wall a little bit better. I guess Lumica to get a full commanding bandages. Does get a stun to Lumica, pulling his pet back as the pet is dotted up. Just to wait for this pet dot before he can land a full camo. The pet is still dotted dead. You got to be aware of that, man. He's going to be able to get some roots and slows. Lumica is just going to have to wait this out. I think they're trying to decide exactly what they want to do. Or they're lagging. No, they're coming back. Dead thought it would maybe take advantage of opportunity. Looks like they are lagging a little bit. Fear trying to come out onto Dead. Doesn't trap their Fear. Chaos Ball to fall. It's going to be mounted onto Lumica. Another Chaos Ball to chuck out. Not going to happen. Lying it completely. Dead is going to be found in the long stretch of a pillar. Going to get rooted off of the horror. Another Chaos Ball loaded up. Not going to happen. Big port coming out. Lumica trying to find Dead. Trying to catch him in place. Trying to hold him for a moment. Chaos Ball loaded up. It's going to smack Dead. 1. Second one, tag Dead. 2. Barely any health. Freezing trap coming onto Lumica. Forces out a trick. And Turtle Shot coming in for Dead. Perfect turtle shot timing. Manic Bandages are coming out. And all Lumica can do is dot up Dead's pet. He needs to get out of that situation. Again, Lumica just trying to find an angle onto Dead. That's going to be a cataclysm smack for the dot damage. Chaos Bolts are coming out. Stun coming onto Lumica. Does that have enough damage? Trying to send the Eagles. The Eagles are flying, and the Eagles proven to be better than a Chaos Bolt. A bolt of literal chaos. Invest in your wildlife preserves, boys. Oh, sponsor tried to AoE out Dead. Looks like he catches him. Big wings, and Dead has nothing for this one. Paladin damage is way too strong, man. Going on to the next guy, onto Naya. He's like, yo, Naya, I see you. You know, I got them wings rolling. Let's get the show on the road. I just want to take this momentum, this massive explosive force that is wings of Paladins, and just massive, just cram it into you. Doesn't mean just fucking Templar's Verdict you, buddy. Let me Templar's Verdict you for a massive amount of damage. Let me just use you for like 100k or so. Now you're getting in there as the wings start to decay. There's a Fury coming out. Instant Shield of Vengeance. Now you're going for a Whirling Dragon Punch. Get some damage out. Shield popping off. Now you take your trick and get a force out pretty early. It's going to bail out of there immediately. Used to re-heal up. Sponsored though. He's on the way, man. He's running again. That's Charger coming out. Going to be a couple of fights for Naya. And 22% dampening. Hodge coming out. Trick inside of it. Stunning on the Paladin. Paladin's going to get a trick out as well. Karma coming out early. Sponsor could bubble or bop. And Bob coming out. Does Naya have a belf to make it happen? Do they have a belf? They could belf that Bop and turn this around. Has a pre-wall if they need to. Is going to pre-wall this. Do they belf this? They waited it out. Maybe that was a bad situation. Don't have a lot to work with. Get it caught on the corner of the pillar. That might be the end game for them. That could be the move that have guaranteed the win for Sponsor. But looks like he got away for a moment. Sponsor is going to get himself a mount up. Naya not going to be able to change. Not going to be able to run away just like Sponsored has been. Oh, Port coming out. Trying to see if he can juke out the Paladin. But the Paladin is a rider of the dark. Gonna get a duel. Watch coming out. Naya barely any health. Execution sentence to follow. Tramples word that cleaves him down. Naya, I know you got a guild called Murloc stole my loot, but honestly, I also feel like Sponsor stole that win. Just saying. Just saying. That was such a good one, though. That was a good duel for both of them. Although, Naya, Belfit, man. Belfit! What are you doing, man? Unless he belted way earlier or something. Good possibility, though. Good possibility. Who's up next, boys? We got ourselves Floxy. We got ourselves Landrion. It looks like it's going to be Landrion. Trying to run up at Sponsor right now. Try to make his way over there. Did Addons just, like, distract him for a second? I think Addons did so distracted him. That's what it looked like for a second. But that's going to be Sponsor chilling for a bit. Hanging out. Getting cooldowns back up and running. Landrion is finally able to catch up. Hodge coming out. Wings to follow. Landrion is going to AMS it and IBF. Trying to burn as much offensive / defensive power into Sponsor just to truck the damage in. Army of the Dead joins the fight. Sponsor does get to use his full wings, but that stun is going to kind of lower down his chance of winning. Big Necrotic stacking up right now. That's going to be massive amount of healing. Sponsor just cannot do. Might just have to use Bubble a little bit early here. Trying to heal through his Necrotics. Doing a decent job. Bubble is still going to come out as Landrion does force the massive cooldown out of Sponsor. It's going to literally run away from that second set of wings, that minute-long wings. That's going to be a flashlight trying to come out. Doesn't get a kick on it. Landrion is also necrotic now, pretty bad, but Sponsor. Not a lot of health to work with. Flashlights are coming out. Anything could end him right now. Barely hanging out in the last tether, and down he goes. That's going to be Landrion taking him out. Next up is going to be Addons. Has himself full setup going. Wants to take out Dispatch Landrion real quickly. Out of here. That's going to be Floxy coming out. Trying to get a slow up onto the rogue, but how's that going to work out here? Arcane Mage versus Sub. That's going to be an interesting one, man. I think Sub has a much better chance than Assassination against Arcane, because Arcane has all the slows. That's going to be Shadow Step Kick onto Floxy as Avid is trying to get a set of Floxy. He does find himself at about half health. That's going to be some damage that Floxy can finally go for. Going to go for massive Instacast onto Avidance. Keeping him slowed. Avidance trying to find that line of sight around the corner. That's going to be Arcane Missiles, and that's going to be Mage actually blinking back with those missiles. That's going to be Temporal coming out. Avidance could try to belf it. And that's going to be Floxy actually doing a decent job staying max distance from Avidance, doing damage. Finally, Avidance gets to sunlock him, do some damage. Still has a trinket if he needs to. Still has Asblock if he needs to. Floxy is going to get himself a shield up and running. Still continue to get slows into Avidance. Avidance just can't go anywhere, man. This cannot go anywhere. Pretty sure there's also going to be that nether tether dot. That's going to be Mali onto Floxy. Just decided to take as much damage. DFA coming down, trying to get close to the mage. It's going to be a little bit of invis to get that damage buff that Floxy does have. Like a 60% damage reduction after you invis. Or when you come out of invis. Avidance still taking the slowest damage. Has the Shadow Step ready to go any moment right now. Mark for Death available. Floxy should be expecting this. Kiddy Shot coming out. Is he going to know? Trinket not available. I guess he used his racial. He's on dead racial at one point. 23-second cooldown for that. Big Sheep just coming down. That's going to be Floxy. Trinket blinking away. Doesn't have Ice Block anymore. Needs to get slows into Avidance. Avidance is going to bail out of there. Avidance just has way too much damage from Floxy. Every time he gets too close, Floxy needs to maintain his distance. Needs to play the ground. Play the slow game. Does have a shield up and run for himself. Addons building the calm point, short stun onto Floxy, trying to get the eviscerated in there. DFA tried to land, not gonna land. Actually roots out the DFA. That was maybe the opportunity for Addons. Does have a Cloak of Shadows, does have advantage if he needs to. Shadow Step and is gonna get a dot up and running into Floxy. It looks like the mage is done with, and Addons taking him out of the end. Big grips for dead, sponsored Addons, and everybody else who participated. That one, man, made for a very, very interesting and fun game to watch, honestly. MML DC'd? MML DC'd? Oh, we were actually missing one guy, huh? Chucks. It's okay. It's okay. We can get MML back in there, man. More than welcome to. More than welcome to. Otherwise, it would have been Addons versus MML. Maybe it's a good thing that they got DC'd, because that was going to be a subtlety rogue who knows how to re-stealth versus a feral who knows how to play the long game. At not even high dampening. That game would have still lasted for another 20 minutes, boys. Maybe it's a good thing that he DC'd. We'll get him in a second. Alrighty, boys. Let's get ourselves Zakati. Zakati versus Maymane. Or maybe Girl Hell. He's ready. Other one moment was Zakati. Okay, that can wait. Hey, Papa Dal, how you doing? I'm doing good, Lenoa. How are you, beautiful? Hope you're having a good one. Let me know when Zakati's ready, by the way. He says ready at 5 out of 5. We're just saying hold on. EU 211, boys. 211. I got to see it today for the 5th time. I'm sorry, Prox. Maybe it's something happening with the game or lag. I got to see it. I'm in position Q. What the fuck? Oh, yeah, really? You guys are having? We had that on NA earlier, man. We had that on NA yesterday. I think it's a massive DDoS coming into WoW or something. We're ready? Alrighty. Gura, Hell, and Zakari. Since Gura got himself a group up and running, we have 5. Yeah, Seam also got a group, so we can go just Seam go after that. I'm gonna try to queue as guys as best as I can in terms of the order of who's ready what where. As best as I can, man. It might not be perfect, but I'll try my hardest here. I didn't see Prox play. Did he get one shot? No, he got deceived, man. That was our win? Probably, man. Probably. But that was a good game to watch regardless, man. Regardless. Dad, that was exceptionally good, by the way. Very well done, man. You still got it in you. I like it. I like it. Very, very close games. Very, very well played. Plus, the people you played against were also not that bad either. Like, really not bad. Really, really not bad. That made for a very entertaining game. Alrighty, boys. Good luck and have fun. We got ourselves. Switch. We got ourselves. Who do we got? We got our Team Hunter. With Kireth. Playing some survival. We got Demigods playing some assassination. We got ourselves IHDH. Oh my god. Jumble. You're like a word soup. We got Kissy in here. Kissy. And we got Subsy. Subscutie. Subsy? I guess Subsy. We got ourselves Alcazar playing on Team Alliance. My man, we got Certified hanging out as Assassination with them big old green daggers. We got Christina Wolfhard as well as Zakari. Who's going up first? Is that Zakari's druid? Oh no, dude. No fucking way. Not a death knight today? Boomy on top of it? Alrighty, man. You gotta go up versus Demigod's X, man. If you could beat Demigod's X with Boomy, by God, this will be a clickbait video. It'll be the best. Demigod's X, where's the Zakati? Thorns coming out. Zakati's going to pop into those Thorns and Barskin. So Demi's actually going to wait out of that. Getting dotted out by Zakati. So Zakati is going to be a little bit kind of hard here with the lack of Thorns, lack of Barskin. Is going to get a Moonfire onto the Rogue. Not letting the Rogue re-stealth at least. That's going to be at least good for him. Oh my god, my mouse just fucked up. Hold on, can I unplug it and plug it back in? I might just have a spasm. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. I think there was an update with Synapse software, maybe. Maybe we need to restart my PC. It's been a while. Zakati is actually going up versus Demigods, forcing out a quick shot as Zakati drop it to about half health with Incarnation up and running. Still has a lot of damage to work for. Is going to get Malice up and running. That's going to be a Maledict onto him though with a safe trick and procking. Killer shot coming out. It's going to trick it out of it. Thorns are actually taking down Demi. And Zakati actually tried to poke out of Bear from to get some damage. Not going to happen. It's going to be Demi taking him out. The Maledict really destroyed him. That's going to be cheap shot onto Alcazar with a Garou. Demi no longer with the trinket. Alcazar looking to end him right now without a trinket. Blind coming out. Is he going to get out of it? No. Alcazar decided, you know what? Actually, Alcazar probably has Relentless and Human Trinket. Probably can't even get out of it. Doesn't want to burn Bubble or Bop. Knows that next stun onto Demigods, he will have him. Damn, he needs to get back in there though. It's gonna be a kidney shot onto Alcazar with a garrote. Looks like he broke out of it with a trinket. Demigod does have himself an evasion. Alcazar, does he have Judgment War? Is that gonna be a stall? It's gonna be a slow into Damien. Gonna run up to him. Judgment to secure the kill. Alcazar taking him out. Very well done. I love good casters, still sexy, dude. Casters are fun. What's up, looking around? How you doing, my man? It's gonna be Kissy up next. Kissy trying to plant one onto Alcazar. Harsh coming down with his shield advantage. Alcazar trying to make that shield a powerful shield. Gonna go for the minute-long wings. Trying to let that shield pop into Kissy's face. He's gonna go up in the air, trying to rain down on his parade. Alcazar, they got himself covered in a bubble. Bubble boy, bubble breaks. And Alcazar still got a bit of range damage onto Kissy from below. That's gonna be Blade Dance into a big old meta. Alcazar needs to be aware of the situation. It's gonna be a big old IBM. Bubbles this one as he sees Kissy go to go for big damage. Is gonna go for flashlight. Decide, you know what? I'm gonna burn bubble. The next classes are hunters. That might have a dispel for Bob. That could be actually really bad. But also, Demon Hunter definitely has a dispel. So Alcazar had to go for a bubble here just to heal himself up to full. He's really good generally at rotating cooldowns. So there he bubbled. We'll see if that plays into his hands in the future. He's going to get that hidden freedom running while getting slow to Kissy. Executor Sun is coming down off of that with full wings coming in. That's going to be safe to trick it. Going to heal while those wings are up and running. Next up is going to be Subsy. I was thinking it was going to be Word Soup over there, but that's going to be stun onto Alcazar. Subsy is trying to get some big damage with his pet. That's going to be big Beastmaster 100 damage as Alcazar trying to approach him, trying to see if he can get set up going. That's going to be Freezer Trap on one side. Alcazar's not going to run at it. Trying to see if he may maybe carefully skirt around Subsy. Subsy's going to get himself a massive heal right now. But getting re-empowered again. Trying to get the big setup going. Malik onto Alcazar. No healing available for Alc for quite a bit of time. Shield Avenger's coming down, which is going to be massive defense. So Subsy's too close to that shield. That's going to be, I think, Executor Sentence on the Subsy is going to get the Dire Bass. That's going to... Subsy doesn't have a lot of health though. Natural Shell coming out. That's going to be Word Soup up next. Word Soup versus Alcazar. Trying to see if he can get a setup as a survival hunter. Walking up next to him. Trying to get the Mungus Bites and a stun coming down. Trick it forced out of Word. And that's going to be actually lots of defensives for UHDHY. Hid? What do I even call you, dude? What do I even call you? We'll call you Joe. Joe versus Alcazar. Joe trying to get the pet up and running. Gustav in there. We could have called yourself Gustav. You got your pet, Gustav. What's wrong with your name? Alcazar's still trying to land a few heals. Joe's, though, is not letting him off the hook for now. That's going to be a big turtle shell as Joe's just trying to commit, trying to get some big damage to Alcazar. Medic damage in his face. Alcazar not sure if you should heal or not, as Joe is just not letting him go anywhere, man. He just wants to stand next to him, just want to observe the guy. Making sure to get his pet a pet manned up there, just so his pet maintains some sort of a healing. As Alcazar builds resources off of the pet, is going to let himself a flashlight or two. Alcazar going to get a slow onto Joe. Joe's just going to waddle around. Another trap coming down. Alcazar finally away from Joe for just a bit of time. And I just saw Debbie. Actually, like the way he died in the ground is actually the weirdest thing ever. I thought, what is that? It's like a piece of dirt? No, it's Joe. No, it's Debbie, not Joe. Stun coming on onto Joe. He's going to get a lot of defensive going. Not calling anybody dirt, but I was just saying, it was like, look awkward. Stun coming onto Alcazar. Trick it's out of it. That's going to be shield advantage available for this bad boy. It's going to pop the shield advantage. Joe needs to be careful. He's going to gain some distance from the paladin as he's trying to make his way over to Joe. He's going to see if he can get that shield to pop next to him. He's going to get short wings rolling. Freezing trap coming in. Doesn't have a way out of it. Alcazar just has to sit it. Oh, shield disrupted the heal for Joe. That was a very unfortunate shield time down and gets slammed down by Alcazar after 3% dampening rolling in. And not even that long into this duel. And Kiritz is up next. He has stunned up. It's going to be a stun to Joe. No, Alcazar. Alcazar's going to get a bop and running. That's going to be Malik onto Alcazar. Can he heal? No, actually. What just happened? Did Bob prevent Mali? What? That was weird. He didn't even take damage. Or did he heal through the Mali as soon as it hit him? Was that what happened? Alcazar trying not to get rooted. Not going to get rooted with a hand of freedom. Kira, though, is trying to get some spot shots off to the side. Let's see if he was able to do anything off of this. So far, every single other hunter fell to the might of Alcazar. As Alcazar does gain bubble back. He has bubble if he needs, so that's going to be big wings coming out, getting resources onto Kiraz. Kiraz is going to get a massive heal right now, rolling while he's got it. Trying to get some distance from Alcazar. Not going to get it to Beats the trap on Alcazar. Not going to bubble. You know, he's waiting for his time, and he's biding his time. It's going to be a medic advantage for Kiraz into a tar trap onto Alcazar. Alcazar is trying to get whatever AoE damage, whatever damage he can into Searath right now. Sireth, don't even know how to call him. That's gonna be some dots in up for Sireth, trying to see if he can go counter-offensive. Shield of Vengeance back up and running for Alcazar. It feels like he just lost Shield of Vengeance, but is back up and running again. Stun coming in onto Alc right now. That's going to be a root, but that's going to be a Hand of Freedom to prevent it. Stun coming in onto Sireth. Is he going to be able to do much? Judgment to follow. Charge is going to be Turtle Shell as the shield for Alcazar pops. Sireth actually turtle at the right time. Is he aware that that's just how lucky he is? Throwing a trap into, or throwing a grenade into Alcazar's face. Throwing down the trap onto a corner. Not really sure if that trap is going to work that well. But there it is. Maybe Alcazar will hug the corner, getting resources off of the pet. He's doing just fine. Has a bubble if he ever needs to. Throwing a judgment at Sireth. Gonna chase after him. Freezing trap to follow them. Not gonna bubble. He decided, you know what? I'm not gonna do it. I still can win this duel. That's going to be camo for Sireth as he's playing to win this one. He's trying to see if he can make the play here. Alcazar going to be able to snag the eyes. Is he going to be able to see it? Is Sireth going to have anything for him? Does get a root onto him. Alcazar going to get a Hand of Freedom up and running. Has the pet to hit for it now. Sireth is recovering health little by little. Is he gonna? He's going to have a trinket for the next setup. Stun coming onto Alcazar right now. Does he have a resource? No. He doesn't have a trinket or nothing. He's going to be mad again and set up on him right now. Hodge coming to Sireth. Immediate trinket. Alcazar popping in wings into a freezing trap. Sireth just trying to force him to use bubble. He's like, I'm gonna get you one day, my man. I'm gonna get you, old man. Alcazar is just gonna keep it cool, like a cucumber. Like a very, very holy cucumber with wings. My god, smite his foes. That's gonna be Sireth trying to throw down traps. Alcazar Hand of Freedom a little bit early. Still has the pet to get resources off of. That's some catch and plays right there. Gonna utilize the pet because he can't build a holy power for it. Can get maybe some cooldowns back as he's getting finishers into the pet for Hodge. So maybe he might be able to get Hodge back a little bit faster. Alcazar has a full game to play out. Bubble, Bop available. Shield of, no, Bop coming out very soon. Shield of Vengeance still up and running if he ever needs to. Wings are going to be available very soon. Has the 1 minute wings if he needs to. That's going to be a slow. That's going to be a root onto him. No, actually can still reach Sireth from that distance. Going to get a Hand of Freedom towards the end of it. Trying to cycle as much damage as Sireth, doing all the holy damage. The Crusade is coming. Stun coming out to Alcazar. Trinkets out of a Shield of Vengeance to cover him. Does Sireth have anything? Freezing trap coming in. Alcazar is going to sit it again. Sireth's trying to force out the bubble right now. Alcazar is going to sit it. That's going to be a camo for Sireth. Doesn't want to give up, man. This is what I like in this, dude. That's what I like. 25% dampening. Going to make it harder for Alcazar. Overtime is going to be proactive. Picking up the eye right now. Sees Sireth. Throwing a judgment at him. Back to get him resources with the pet. He's going to be trapped on one side. Throws a flag down onto the rogue. Why would you do that? That was a little bit... That was a little bit BM. Maybe it has like a... Maybe it's like a macro with a ability. Just like... a passive thing, which is most likely it is. We're just gonna guess that it is. Hand of Freedom and out of that root off the bat. It's gonna be stun onto Sireth. No wings for this one. Waiting out for the right moment. Just wants to burn through Sireth's health a little bit into a freezing trap onto Alcazar. Many betters coming in for Sireth. Not gonna be as effective. 28% dampener. Sireth couldn't get a full re-heal, so Alcazar still is keeping him low right now. Needs to get a second Hodge. That's gonna be extra defensive. Sireth, oh my god, taking so much wings damage. That's gonna be melee to fall into Alcazar. Sireth is trying for his life to survive. Alcazar mounting up right now. That's gonna be a turtle shell for Sireth. Alcazar is going to go for heals while he's got him. Has a Shield of Vengeance coming up in 12 seconds. Tricky, probably somewhere out there available, maybe. On a stun at least. Freezing trap to follow. Not going to bubble this. Sireth's manning bandages are not letting him off the hook anymore. Alcazar needs to get him on a stun. Sireth is going to have a trinket for it. Does get a camo for a moment. Oh my god, Alcazar, no eyes available. No one eye spawned. Is going to have to go for it now. Sireth, you have an opportunity to get yourself a reset. I would have ran into one of the rooms, man. Make Alcazar search for you. I wouldn't stay this close. There's no way Alcazar... Oh, Alcazar is actually having trouble seeing. He doesn't see him, although seeing a 100 in camo is a little bit hard. I do agree. That's going to be Sireth catching him up back to full health. Sireth really giving Alcazar a full fight here into a freezing trap to follow. Alcazar now has Bubble, Bop, and Shield of Vengeance. That's how long this duel has been going on for. He's still trying to see if he can take out Sireth. Sireth is still fighting out to the end there, down to his last tooth, man. He's getting beat up everywhere, left and right, hammers flying to the mouth. But he's gonna fight until his last tooth, man. Once the last tooth is gone, Dental, doesn't have it. Orgrimmar. Stun coming down to Alcazar as Eagles are flying. Sireth summoning up all the creatures of the world. Eagles! Alcazar gonna get himself a fresh heal. Even starting to see a little bit of dampener on his own heals right now. Cannot quite recover as well. He needs to make a move right now. Sireth does have a trinket. Alcazar should have a trinket as well. Alcazar has 2 immunities that will work against Sireth. Sireth also doesn't run the pet that can dispel Bop, so that's going to be really bad for Searath overall. Maybe it might be a good idea to invest a pet that does something like that. They can dispel a bop from a paladin if they decide to bop him, especially being an orc. But that's going to be Akaza trying to get some pot shots. Again, just trying to take his time recovering. This way, Searath, I think, could get in, but Akaza wants to draw him in. This is like a game of cat and mouse right now. Who is going to make the move first? Neither Searath wants to go in, neither Akaza wants to go in. Both of these guys benefit from waiting for a bit. For Searath, we got Turtle Shell. For Akaza, reheals. Akaza find himself low. That's going to be maybe Hand of Freedom. Does get a Hand of Freedom out of the Paladin and trying to kite him some more. Could be seeing a Freezing Trap maybe around the corner. It's going to be Tar Trap. No, going to get out of it. Stuck coming out. He's going to get an instant trick out of Searath. Could go for a reheal right now. Freezing Trap coming in. Akaza is going to sit it. Has shields, has bubbles, has everything. You could back out of it pretty easily. Akaza, they're getting hit with a Maude. Can't really heal through that for a bit. Going to wait out for a while. Then maybe land a flashlight or two. That's going to be Searath actually finally pulling his pet back so Akaza doesn't have anything to hit. But the pet is over there actually keeping Akaza's health kind of low, so it's not that bad of an idea. That's going to be grenades flying at Alcazar and can't be out in the open for too long. That's going to be free damage for Searath. Sending more eagles flying at Al. Flashlights coming in for Alcazar right now. Back-to-back flashlights. That's going to be hard. Does Alcazar have it? Has the setup, man. This was we've been waiting for this whole time. Back-to-back stun and damage coming out onto Searath. Searath is going to break out of it. And it's going to be Head of Freedom for Alcazar onto that route. Searath and Alcazar are just trying to fight it out. Both of them got cooldowns up and running. Both of them are just trying to get as much value out of it. Searath's health is getting very low. That's going to be a Troll Shell. Alcazar could maybe get frozen off of this man advantage. Going to heal through as much as they can. 49% dampening. Searath doesn't have a lot to work with. Freezing Trap. Bubble coming out. Alcazar has been waiting in this. He decided, you know what? I need to make the kill happen here. And kill I will get from this Orc. Down he goes after a long ass duel. Alcazar goes for a pretty expressive 1v5. Well done. Well done. Except I will give him a chance. I will say Demigods didn't really have a lot of health to work with when you did duel him. So Demigods, it's not like he played bad. Alcazar just played really fucking good. Alright, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Let's go. 111, 211, 212, 212 it is. Yeah, I got a group. Axe is still full. Main got a group. We're still ready. Lenoa. Separate group. Versus Lenoa. Look at Axe versus Lenoa and Foggy versus May. Is he part of the group? Is Lenoa part of someone's group? Oh wait, no, it's XX. I didn't get the full name. I missed a couple X's in there. Yeah, it looks like they are a different group. Hey, stream, what's up, Corey? How you doing, my man? Sajuk, how you doing, my man? How you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a good one, my dude. And the other groups, we should have at least one, my guy. Should have at least one, boys. Rocket Pirate Stash, dude. That's a cool tune stash you got going on in a row. Joe. Oh, fuck, I fucked up your name. I saw Richards and Joe and I combined those together. I slapped them into a dumb name. That's my bad, dude. How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Grab you and invite. Yeah, you guys are more than welcome to join LOG groups, man. I'm more than welcome to. More than welcome to them. Have you been driving around GTA 5 on my 86 while listening to gas for 2 hours? As long as you're having fun, man. As long as you're enjoying yourselves. That's all that matters, right? As long as you're having fun, right? Alrighty, boys. Alrighty. Let's go. Recording. Switch. What do we got for every one of the teams? We got ourselves Teams Blue with Athoman. How you doing, my guy? Just had a video with you. We got ourselves Dream Hatcher. This is Dark Card Board. That looks so good, by the way. Dream Hatcher, Caldriel as a rogue. We got ourselves Lenoa going up first as a Demonology. Ooh, Void Elf Warlock. Like it. That's gonna be Torre hanging on the background. Big old culture and belly. What was that going? It's gonna be Artis. Sitting in the back as a Boomy. We got ourselves Sponsor, by the way. We got ourselves Addons sitting in the back. We also got ourselves Limica setting up a port. That's going to be Obliv up first. It's going to be Obliv versus Lenoa. First duel of the day. Obliv versus Lenoa. Breath coming down off the bat until Ring of Frost trying to trap the pets as well. Doesn't get the Warlock though. Lenoa can still move. It's like, wait, I'm not frozen? I can move over? Okay. I guess he was expecting for him to get frozen, but that was a miscalculation by Obliv. And Obliv got himself an instant cast in there. That's going to be Lenovo setting up the pets into a fear onto Obliv, keeping him out. The demonic charm coming out right now. Big damage onto Obliv. Could that be a back-to-back stun onto Obliv right now? Mally to follow. Doesn't stun him out in the open, so the pet cannot quite get the big damage in there. Regenerate trying to come out, but the pets do interrupt it. Try to regenerate through Maledict too. Temporal coming in. Tyrant is not going to be able to get the big damage in there, man. I wish the Tyrant was a little bit more clever in how he did stuff. Greater Power Blast coming out for Obliv though, as he is trying to get a setup onto Lenovo. Big old cooldowns. Maledict to follow. Massive. Oh, big man. Oh, wait. That's going to be reflected by Lenovo. Maledict reflected onto Obliv. And that's actually whatever damage Obliv threw out at him. Also reflected, trying to throw down a Ring of Frost. I was about to say Ring of Freeze. I want to say a Ring of Peace every time because we still have so many monks in these duels. Ring of Freeze. Actually, Ring of Freeze is not that bad. Follow off into Lenovo. Does Obliv finally get to do some damage? Tricky coming out for Lenovo. Oh, gonna see that Greater Pyro. It's chucked out, but he's gonna trick it out of it ahead of time. Has a what official if he wants to go for it, just for the mobility. Gonna be a stun into Obliv with a pest to follow. Obliv is gonna get himself a temporal up and running, trying to see if he can somehow hang with Lenovo. Just trying to wait us out, wait out the pest for a bit. He's going to get a shield up and running. Maybe some healing off of those pets as well. Shadow Fury trying to come out around the corner. He does. Short of Shadow Fury of his life, though. Obliv is going to blink all the way to the other side of the pillar. As Reflect coming in for Lenovo. Obliv now can go for some damage on Lenovo after this Reflect is gone. That's basically what he needs to wait for. Ring of Frost coming out. Try to see if he can trap all those pets. Look at all those little imps, man. Look at all those little imps getting trapped up back there. Greater Power Blast trying to come out. Is not going to be able to cook it out of pie. It's going to be horrific with pets. Lenovo has himself a setup. Obliv is trying to get as much value into those insta casts. Trying to get a couple of Greater Pyros or catch a pyro, check a couple of Pyros in there at Lenovo. Polymer to follow. Is going to get interrupted on it. No interrupts to Lenovo. Does he have anything? That's going to be Pie 1 into the face. Cooking up another one. Pie 2 is going to interrupt him onto Fear. Could that be a second Pie to come out for Obliv? No, going to get stunned up into an ice block as he's surrounded by the Demon's Fear. Spam coming out for Lenovo. Trying to see if he can catch Obliv with that Fear. Not going to happen. Has all those imps up and running. If we can get a stun onto Obliv and get the pet up and running. Get the big and for Tyrant up and running. Another Ring of Frost coming in onto Lenovo's pets though. Oh, that's actually going to be a what it looks like. It was a Living Bomb off of all those pets. That's interesting. If Lenovo is surrounded by the pets, that will actually do a lot of damage. So interesting play with Obliv. I wonder if he'll be able to get it to pay off. Demonic Charm coming out as Obliv getting stunned up around the corner. That's going to be Charm chucking a few spells at Obliv, but that's going to be a Temporal getting it back up and running. Demonic Charm slowly waddling over. It's going to be Reflect for Lenovo. Trying to see if Obliv can be out the open. Going to hit with a Mally. Charm actually smacking him with a bunch of spells. It's not going to be a lot though to follow. That's after that Reflect for Lenovo. Going to be out in the open. Obliv is going to go massive damage. Shadow Fury trying to come out. Not going to happen. Obliv still has combustion rolling. Trying to burn through the tough exterior that is Lenovo. Trying to hit him with a Ring of Frost. Not going to happen as Lenovo is going to lock him out. But Lenovo's health is not looking that amazing. Obliv is starting to catch up in this duel. Freeze coming on to all these pets. Horror effect to follow. Trying to see if he can cook up a pie. But that's going to be, looks like, no, Fear didn't happen for some reason. That's going to be low. Trying to get away from her G pie. That's going to be a second pie. Was going to fly, but that's going to be an interrupt onto Lenovo. It's going to interrupt Lenovo as well. Obliv has breath up and running. Into Ring of Frost, trying to freeze the Warlock as best as it can. Fear to follow. That's going to be Meteor coming down. Lenovo's going to take some damage. Reflect coming in right now. And Obliv just need to wait out for the Reflect for a bit. That's going to be a freeze onto the stun. G-Pie still trying to come out. No, going to bail out for a second. Lenovo's health is still pretty low. Has a shield that's keeping him afloat, but cannot quite re-heal too much. Not going for the drains. Safe to trick it to force. Lenovo's just going to get that stolen from him. Yoink for Obliv. Again, trying to just find an angle. That's going to be a breath as Lenovo doesn't have a lot of health to work with. Scorches are actually getting more crit value. That's going to be Obliv trying to go for an execute. Does execute Lenovo at the very end of it. Got him low enough with a couple Scorches and instant caster full. Get a few Pyros in there and down he goes. Trying to see if he can get food. Tori is not going to allow for it. Going to land an Incap on him. That's going to be temporal a little bit early. Limika goes up to just be a bit more BM. No necessary need for that. It's going to be a bit of a trinket onto Torres Poly. Greater Power Blast into Ring of Frost into way. Torre, did he trinket that? No, I don't think he did. No, he did not. I don't think he trinketed that. So was that just a Greater Power breaking? Oh, double Power getting chucked out. That's gonna be Torre. This is gonna take a lot of damage. No, actually didn't take that much damage. That was a pretty good magic defuse, I think. I don't actually know what the defensive is. Chat, what is the monk ability that allows them to take less magic damage as a talent? Haymaker to follow, though, of the Fist of Fury. Tori trying to continue the CC chain. Big good damage coming in for Obliv. Could that be karma out of Tori, though? It doesn't have Ice Block for a bit. Actually could end them right now. I know at the corner. Oh my god, Tori, Master is taking down on you. Mid-fights are coming in. Barely had any health. Was out of range for the karma. Oh my god. Obliv almost had him. Oh, Obliv, I think wanted to go for damage, but he didn't. He didn't have Ice Block either, so I was thinking maybe, but Tori started running away, and Obliv was like, that's my chance, man. He's too far with trinkets out of that aim cap. Into a Ring of Frost. It's going to be double G-Pie for sure. Could he get set up a second G-Pie cooking up? Gonna actually meteor down Tori after the G-Pie. Oh my god. Pyroblast off that. Needs to karma this. Karma this, my boy. Might want a karma. Press that karma. Do that karma. He forgot he had a karma, I feel like. My god, Tori. Trinket coming out for Athaman immediately off that adaptation. So that's not like he chose a trinket. That's going to be damage to Obliv right now after that stun. Defeats magic. Thank you, boys. Appreciate it. G-Pie coming out onto Athaman after the second poly. Finally gets the G-Pie into Atha. And Obliv is there, man. He's opening up a cake shop, man. Opening up a pie shop. Cooking them the pies. What kind of pies you guys want? Iceblock coming out as he sees wings out of Athaman. What kind of pies do you want, guys? Obliv is cooking up all kinds of pies. We got apple pie, cherry pie, apricot pie. I want some apricot pie, man. Cinnamon pie would be great, too. Like a real plain one. Ooh, apple cinnamon. That'd be amazing. Greater Pyre into maybe Ring of Frost. It is going to be Greater Pyre into Ring of Frost. Athaman took a bit of damage. Going to take another one. Second pie. Is he hungry? Are you hungry for pie? That's going to be Meteor to follow. Athaman actually dropping down to about 20% health off that opener for Obliv. This is insane. Can drop down to Atha pretty low. Dampener rolling at about 50% of damage right now. 50% dampener, boys. That's a lot to work with. That's a lot to deal with. And Obliv is just going to hang out by the fire. As Lenoa is getting roasted, literally in the fire. I think that's why he put out in the fire, because Lenoa is getting roasted. That's gonna be some damage for Obliv as he gets up to Athaman. Athaman is waiting for that adaptation though. Our next polymorph. Obliv is trying to force out the polymorph now. G-Pie is stun coming down. It's gonna be Athaman. Has opportunity to some damage. It's gonna go for mid-long wings. Axicus stuns. Big damage to Obliv. Big temporal. That's gonna be temporal for Obliv. Gonna make massive amount of healing. Another sheep into big damage for Obliv. But Athaman is just going to line it up. Obliv's trying to see if he can walk to him. Blinking around. Gets him some more pyro in there. Not going to get the most value out of that combustion though. The combustion engine. The train doesn't go choo-choo for this one. That's going to be some food for Obliv. Athaman making his way over. He feels like he has the advantage. Bubble and Bob still available. Polymorph coming out. It's going to be full poly. Obliv wants to go force out that bubble right now. Does he have the Ring of Frost? Does have it. Does he land it properly? He does land it properly. Second pie getting cooked up. Athaman for some reason gets out of that. Oh, I don't even know how he got out of that really. That's going to be big damage out of Obliv still with a Meteor. Malian to Athaman forces out the bubble. Obliv is in a good position. He's going to get a Temple 1 up and running in case his shield does break. Athaman healed himself up, keeps on chugging, has a Shield of Vengeance. If you can get the Shield of Vengeance to pop next to Obliv, that'll be the perfect opportunity. Obliv is going to get the breath into a poly. Adaptation coming out. Re-poly not going to happen. Get an interrupted on it. Maybe Henry for him to get out of the freeze as he gets slow into Obliv. Obliv is going to land another polymorph into G-Pie. Cooking up another pie. Raspberry pie this one. Blueberries coming up next, boy. Burning through Shield of Vengeance pretty quickly. Athaman down about half health. Hodge coming down to Obliv. Wings coming in for Atha. Obliv has nothing out of the situation. Looks like it might be. Oh no, his goose is not cooked yet. His pies are not done yet. He still has a way to go, man. Big cauterize coming down. And regenerate to follow. Massive healing. Athaman. You should stop this madman. Look at it. He got all his health, man. He just fanning his face. Stepped out of the kitchen for a second. Fanning the sweat off of his face for a moment. Trying to see if he can mount up. Breath coming on to Atha into Poly. Athaman. You got nothing for this one, buddy. You just got hope, dude. Pray to the sheep gods above you. Into freeze. No, not going to be able to run away from it, but can't run away. The second pie almost got cooked up. You could actually just finish that second pie. No, decided to go for a Meteor with a couple Pyroblasts in there. Trying to walk up. Breath onto Atha. Not going to happen. Hodge coming onto Obliv. Athaman is going to play the long game. Flashlights are coming out. Needs to wait for that adaptation. Does get adaptation back. But without a Bob, that's really all he's got. Needs to either go for healing or damage into Obliv. Obliv is going to get an angle with combustion. This train is going choo-choo. The combustion engine getting reinvented again with Obliv right now. Athaman is still in dire situation, man. Dire situation. Doesn't want to get a blinked on and heal. That could be really bad. It's going to be some more instant cats for Obliv. Could blink around. Atheman going to get himself a Warlock Hellstone from Lenoa. Breath coming down. That's going to be Ring of Frost. Going to break out of it probably. No. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That breath didn't feel like it lasted long enough. How did that happen? That's going to be Atheman still out there. That's going to be Obliv. Mally onto Atheman. Trying to blink around. Atheman, no heals available. He's going to heal into Mally. Is going to be able to get a few heals at least. Until Obliv getting slowed every time he tries to get around to Atham. Meteor on one side, Obliv on the other. Atheman is still in that execute range though. Scorches are his friend. Scorches is your best friend right now. Just try to scorch this paladin down. Chilavage is coming out, but he's still scorchable though, I'm pretty sure. Execute sentence onto Obliv. The shield does pop in his face. Obliv still has Ice Block if he needs to. Scorch is coming out again. Scorching him. Hand of freedom for Atham. He decided, you know what, I'm a kite against Obliv for a moment. That's going to be a trinket. Breath. Barely any health left. That's going to be an Ice Block. Obliv is trying to make sure he lives and doesn't interrupt Atheman. Will it scorch again? Can't scorch this guy. Barely any health left. Barely any damage. And Obliv needs to go for a full reset right now. Atheman finally getting pushed up. Is Atheman going to be able to get his just deserves? There's going to be short wings coming out. Ring of Frost to fall off without breath. G pies to follow. Cooking up the pies. It's not going to happen. Meteor coming down. Atheman is just going to walk at him right now. Obliv barely has an L. One judgment could end him and does end him. And that's going to be Artist popping in Incarn. He's going to, oh my god, what is this dude? BM. He's going to drop down a flag on him. Not necessary. Ran up, incapped him. No, not even incapped him. But he Incarned on him. Bash coming in onto Dream Hatcher. Going to land a fear onto Artist playing Boomkin. 44% dampening. Gonna get himself a decurse or something? I don't know how he decurses himself. Or maybe his Dream Hatchet just decursing him or magic purging him. Regrowth coming out. It's gonna be a duel versus a Boomkin versus Shadowpits. I think we've been to it before. With Ray. Ray played some Shadow and we had Soda Player play Booming. And that was the longest duel of our lives. It's going to be checking out our Artisan. Not going to do anything for Dream. He's still going to have dots into Artisan for a bit. It's going to get the Mindbender. Cycle coming in onto the Mindbender. Regrows. And going to be Shadowman's coming in for Dream Hatcher at 48% dampening. The Caster Duel or the Pillar Duel. It's going to be these two running around each other with that pillar as best they can until they got a setup. Greater Fate coming in for Dream Hatcher as he gets his dots reset up onto Artisan. Artesia. That's what it is. Mally onto Artesia. Bash on Dream. Gonna land a Solar Raz. That's gonna be early. Oh, I like it. That's an early disperse. But Cyclone is gonna stop any kind of healing inside of the disperse. Until second Cyclone. Dream Hatcher does still have cooldowns up and running. Trying to get some damage in there onto Artesia. Stun coming down. VT is gonna come out. Finally can go for some damage maybe. Artesia is gonna go Barskin right now. Off of that fear. That's going to be Silence onto Dream Hatcher's Shadow damage. Embrace coming out for Dream. Silence coming on Chessie is going to line any damage from Dream. Dream is actually not looking that good on health. As soon as he tries to go for some healing, Artist decided, you know what, I'm going to get in every time he wants to go for heals, and I'm going to get away every time he wants to go for damage. Siphon coming out. Dream Hatcher finally able to do some damage to Artesia. Now going to be able to land those casts. Mindfulness is coming out the back-to-back. Does a couple of instant casts. Trying to land on Tessie into that execute range. Dream Hatchers, though, is not looking that great in health. Actually, very, very low. Solo Ras could finish him off, and down he goes. Gadriel is the last man standing. Last guy left. Assassination Rogue versus Tessia. Let's start to see popping in those thorns early. Trying to see if he can maybe get this Rogue start hitting himself. Gadriel does hit into those thorns a little bit. I think he's just waiting for Tessia to pop out a bear from Shadow Stepping him. He's going to Shadow Step around. Kidney Shot coming down. Is that going to be shortest Maledict ever, too? I think it was a Maledict, and Artesia did probably heal through a portion of it. DFA coming down. Artesia popping in Bark Skin right now, trying to see if he can go into Boomy form, trying to see if he can get some damage. Cadriel has Vendetta rolling on him. That's going to be Maledict. Oh, real Maledict now up and running. I don't know what the hell he had prior to this, then. That's going to be Artesia barely have left. Kinshak coming down, chickens out of it. And that's going to be Cadriel finishing him off. That's going to be who's last man left. Sponsor, by the way. Cloak of Shadows coming in for Cadriel. Sponsor looking to finish off Casual. Blind coming out. Chickens out of it. It's going to be chicken out of a Hodge. And advantage to follow. Sponsor doesn't have any dots. Is Casual really going to play this out to the end game? Oh my god. Kindershot coming out. Bob coming in and Casual goes down. There we go. I was going to say, like, was that going to last that long? Obliv played a really goddamn good game, though. I'm not going to lie. Obliv played almost a 1v4 as a Fire Mage. Insanely cool. Insanely cool. Worky offline, got him on BNet. Worky, we can get him in there, dude. What's up, Katchikan? How you doing, man? You got a group? Are you in somebody's group? Alright, boys, let's get another one up and running. We had XXX's group, and we had Lenoa just play each other. Main, and Foggy, and Zakati. We have a main, and Foggy play now. Main, Foggy, 5. Zakati, I know you're ready, my man, but I'm going in terms of the order of who was ready, when, and where. Just because you guys leave the group full of your people, like if you leave a group and you didn't swap for new people, I'm not going to 100% count it. When you go for full new people, man, that's a different story. Gura Hell as a group. I think we can do main versus Gura Hell, and then Foggy versus Zakati. How does that sound, boys? Just Seam didn't get to play either. Oh, okay, yeah, let's do just Seam and main. You're right. Okay, I got him going. You guys are gonna complain regardless, whichever one I do. Honestly, I can't make everybody happy in this situation, so I'm gonna do whatever makes me happy. Okay? Okay. Sorry for being selfish. I've been waiting for so long. Dalaran. I come to the streams all the time. I've been waiting forever, man. We need some games. We're starving for games. The children have been starving for games, sir. Can we please have some more games, sir? Y'all motherfuckers. I'm not going to be able to do anything to make everybody happy here. Just saying. So I'm going to do what I think is right, okay? That's all I got. Y'all are just going to have to wait and see. Okay? I might just stop saying who's going first, who's going last. Oh, okay. So Athani is with Shadow Step, but okay. When you guys whisper me and like, hey man, we got a 5-man group, I think you're the lead. If you guys can tell me who is the leader of your group, hey, we got a full group, someone's lead. Thank you though. The fuck I did, you promised duels back to back. Ah, again. There goes that whole thing when I said I'm not gonna be able to please everybody. I have no target. Who's Gura Hell? Okay. Wait, I just invited 3 groups. Well, it works. For some reason, it told me I invited 3 groups just now in a single invite. I don't know how that happened. Again, boys, I'll try to get through as many of you guys as I can. I'm going these through pretty quickly, man. It's all, we only still got another hour left, boys. Trust me. Monka S, I have an announcement to make. What is it, Corey? What is the announcement? Everybody, listen. Chat. Corey, go ahead. What is it, Corey? Subscribe to Dalaran. Hashtag 100K gang. If I get 100K, I'll do a face reveal, okay, chat? If that helps me get there. Let's do it. I'm willing to sell out. Alrighty. Switch. We got ourselves Luddy coming back in. Whoa. I got to see a good portion of behind the arena. I want to see more of that, by the way. That looked kind of cool. We got Poe. I like the name. I don't know who you are. Wait, that's such a cool mug. Wait, is that elite one for that season? I think it just might be. Oh my god, it looks so good. Poe! Shadow Cyber going up first with a DH Kissy. Shadow Cyber playing Outlaw though. On his team, we got ourselves Shibo Shadow. What is his names? And the Roots. We also got Sireth on Team Blue. We got ourselves Demigod. We got ourselves World Soup again. And Steph, it's going to be Kissy. We're going up in the air versus Shadow Step and raining down Parade. Cloak of Shadows coming out of the bat. Some of y'all's names, by the way, on EU. Like, what? Like, I know I shouldn't say much because my name is Dalaran, like the most original name ever. I know, praise me. But fucking, some of your guys' names I can't even say out loud because I don't even know how. I don't know where to begin. It's like a puzzle. I gotta get through it, man. I'm not a smart man. That's gonna be a big old I-beam coming out. The kick coming out for into Kissy. As he has blur up and running for quite a bit. Has a defensive no coming down right now. Shadow Step trying to desperately get away from DH. Trying to catch himself a reset. Kissy does have the 4-minute meta. That's gonna be a long meta. He's in there for the long haul. Shadow Step might as well go for full reset. Trying to see if he can force out a trick out of Kissy. Stun coming out. Not gonna force a trick in. Decided to go for some damage. Kissy's gonna go blade dancing right now. Lots of damage coming into Shadow Step. Big annihilates. Kills me to follow. Trying to see if he can lower him down. Stun coming into Shadow Step. Not shrinking in. It's a bad dire situation. Gonna get himself a lockstone. I-beam to follow. Vanish coming in. Kissy's right on top of him. Knows almost where he's at. Gonna go for them eyes. They're gonna look for this rogue ASAP when he gets a chance. Or is he? Does he have him up? Maybe that kind of broke. Does have to pick up the normal eyes. The Shadow Step is get himself full reheal. Crimson Vials coming out. Kissy decided, you know what? I need to get back in there, man. Shadow Step is gonna heal a ton. Shadow Step has Warlock Hellstones, normal heals. All that jazz can have insane healing for this duel. Kissy though, gonna sit in the sap for a bit. That's actually gonna be Shadow Step and try to bail out of there, man. He's waiting for cooldowns. He's gonna get that eye, sees where the rogue is at, try to get to him. Is gonna stun him up. Opener coming in for the DH into an I-beam. Blade Dance to follow. Big annihilate. Shadow Step is already at half health throughout one single setup. Wombo combo, shortest stun in the world. What is this BS damage of a DH? Is basically the short term, but I call it Wombo combo. That's gonna be Mally onto Shadow Step. No, it's actually Mally onto Kissy, but he reflects the Maledict, the heal effect of Maledict. Stun coming on to Kissy. Again, Shadow Step trying to force a cooldown out of Kissy if you can. Gouge coming up, maybe a blind to follow that. Not gonna happen. No, it's gonna be a blade dance to follow. Stun coming in. Onto Step, he's gonna trick it out of it. That's gonna be a parry coming up right now. Kissy's gonna go up in air. Again, more rain coming down. Rain, go away. Come again another day. Shadow Step though. Not looking that good. Another Crimson Vial popping off right now. It's going to be a bit of a feint coming in. Trying to sprint away from the DH. Another heal coming out. Adrenaline rush rolling up. Trying to see if he can maybe get a setup onto Kissy. Kissy's going to bail away from that. Stun coming down onto Kissy. Trinket forced out. Finally, Shadow Step can go for a blind. It's going to be a disarm onto Kissy. Actually super effective. Forced to drop down darkness. Kissy just doesn't have the base damage without going to meta. Metamorphs coming down. Blade has to fall. And now has to come out after that. Shadow Step has Cloak of Shadows. He needs to blind coming onto Kissy. Final step, it has the advantage that he needs in order to deal with Kissy. Can he capitalize on this advantage though right now? Kissy not looking that good right now. Not a lot of cooldowns to work with. Blur coming up very soon, but Shadow Step could go for back-to-back stuns if he wants to now. That should be a cheap shot. No, not going to get into that cheap shot at all. Kissy's going to get the blur up and running early. Stun is going to come out with a killing spree for Shadow Step. Stun coming out onto Step though. And Kissy's going to go into the I-beam combo. Wombo kick coming onto the I-beam. Gouge coming onto Kissy. Used to wait out that metamorphosis as best as he can. Is going to run from it. Just to get the pistol shots up and running. Imprison coming into the rogue. Prisoner in his own body. He's gonna get a stun on the Shadow Step after. Step should be pretty good. Got himself a second heal rolling. It's gonna be full stun onto Kissy right now. Kissy taking a bunch of damage. That's gonna be disarm to follow. That's a wombo combo he's got right now. Going up in there. Doesn't need any kind of weapons to rain down fell, but that's gonna be Shadow Step vanishing out of sight. Kissy's gonna have to find the rogue. If Shadow Step can land a sap on him, he might be in a good position. Or does Kissy find him? Looks like he wanted to find him. Looks like he was looking for him. That's going to be finally a cheap shot into a full stun sap. Finally, Shadow Step is going to have that nice proper opener if he goes for it. He's going to get a heal up and running. Cheap shot coming in. Yes, got it going. Mally to follow. Into a stun off that. No, gets himself roll the bones. It's going to be stunned by Kissy. Is going to burn through that Mally pretty quickly. It's going to be I-beam and that's going to be Metamorphosis. Short stun to Kissy right now. But Kissy can go counter offensive. They're going to bail out of that blur for a short moment into Blade Dance as Shadow Step approaches him. Parry coming out. Kissy actually locked out what he could do to Shadow Step for a bit. Does get him into prison. Trinket coming out for Shadow Step. Has a few seconds more on the parry. Will he be able to capitalize it? Parry is down. Kissy barely in hell. Looks like he actually might go down. Does go down to Shadow Step. As Step trying to see if he can bail out of that situation. There's going to be another Warlock going up next. Or first Warlock actually. But you know, one is a demon, the other controls demon. Same thing really. He's going to be checking out his Steph off of that stun. It's going to be a horror effect of the Step. As he got himself a heal rolling, Steph is going to get a few casts in there. To fear a hand to go down. Loading up all the spells. Demon Tyrant coming down. Does he get a stun into Shadow Step? But Step is just going to line it away. Trying to get away from the Tyrant. Doesn't want the Tyrant doing damage. Vanish available. Vanish available. Step's just going to have to wait this out right now. That's all he can really do, man. Picking up eyes can send the demon, but that tyrant mass damage, that's going to be gone. Stat still has the sustain and the crowd control versus Shadow Step. So that might be a bad situation. Does still see him. The pet is going to get Shadow Step out. Stun coming out off of that sap. Shadow Step can still go for a setup. No longer does he have a stun to work with. Going to get himself a roll of the bones. Got himself decent buffs. Going to get a stun to Stealth right now. The pets are doing some work into a horror effect, into a reflect. And it's going to be Maledict onto Step It. It doesn't really have a lot to work with. Maybe decided, you know what, I want to line behind it. I want to run away from that situation, grapple into the tombstone, and trying to see if he can catch himself a bit of a reset, or a bit of a repose, or a little bit of a counter attack. Not gonna happen for now. Stun coming out to Shadow Step, and second stun to Fall Ice. He does get a stun to Stealth though. Shadow Step, but not giving a break at all. The pets are attacking him from every corner. Used to find a way to deal with all of those pets. They're actually doing a fair amount of damage. Blind coming out to Stealth right now. Try to see if maybe he can wait out those pets for a bit. Is gonna cut him behind the pillar. Could hit the pets for a little bit to just get himself resources. No, decide to stay with Stealth for a bit. Is gonna interrupt him onto his hand to go down. That's gonna be a stun coming down. Let's see if enough damage to commit here though. Horror effect. That's going to be a CC chain. No, it's not going to be a step. It does get to line it away. Has a coaching coming up. Has a cloak. Has parry everything. Trick gets out of that stun though. Maybe wants to give some big damage to Stealth right now. Good cloak of shadows if you want to. Short stun onto Stealth. It's going to be a hand to go down. Actually has Stealth fair low in health right now. Could he just continue trucking him along for a bit? Hand to go down coming out again and again. Shadow Step is still staying in it, man. Still staying in it, taking advantage of the situation. Cloak of Shadows and parry coming up. Trying to deal with the pets and everything. Actually taking down Stealth at the very end. Barely any health left. No dots available, so he's going to get a clean read. Zero, though, is going to get his pet up there. Picking up Eye. Letting the pet sniff him out. Sniff him out, boy. But actually let his pet attack. And yep, Shadow Step is going to deal with the pet. Grapple hook and try to get away, man. Not a lot of health to work with. Does he get a blind into Stealth? Could maybe. Maybe could stun him. Is going to disarm him. Melee on him. That's going to be a bit of a root, and Azeroth is going to take him out. Stun coming out. Nope. Azeroth not going to do much about it. Azeroth up next. 14 blue versus who? It's going to be Poe, I think. Yeah, Poe. Is he a subtlety? He's assassination, dude. I like that Mog, by the way. Also, I kind of like the way female undead move as a rogue. That actually looks kind of cool, honestly. Not going to lie. That actually looks kind of cool. Like, it really looks sneaky. You know what I mean? Really staying low to the ground. Doesn't want to run to the flare. As assassination, he does think somewhat. Well, I guess Zero does have an advantage against assassination because he can always just take off those dots. But if Bo plays it right with all that CC chain, you could out CC a hunter if you want to. Cheap shot coming out to Zero. Can get the dots up and running. Shoot put the dots on the pet as well, just to get more energy overall. Whenever he doesn't, can't hit Zero. Zero's trying to bail out of there. Shadow Step to follow. Trick coming out for Zero. Tried to kite Poe into one of his traps, into maybe a biting shot. Dots still sticking down on him. Poe does have Big Vendetta rolling. That's going to be Manic Betters off of the Vendetta. Tricky coming out for Poe, but he's going to get locked down by the pet stun. This is where Azeroth can go for some massive damage. Grenades coming out to Poe. Evasion coming out. Trying to outlast Azeroth. And decide, you know what? I'm not going to run at him. Not going to run at him. I'm going to bail out. Does he have any dots on him, though? With that evasion. I guess he doesn't have any dots, so that's going to be Azeroth getting a full re. Poe doesn't have a trinket. Azeroth doesn't have a trinket. That's still going to be Cloak of Shadows ready for Poe. That's going to be still Turtle available for Azeroth. As and Cam, both of these guys are looking for one another. Poe is hanging out by one of them. Ooh, gets a sap into Azeroth. Not really sure what happened. Is going to sap his pet. Cheap shot into Azeroth. Very well done. Very well done. Trying to get those dots up and running. Azeroth trying to bail out of there. That's going to be marked for the momentum. On to Azeroth, though. Poe is just going to catch himself caught up into that binding shot. Freezing trap to follow, too. A Manic Better just clean off any work Poe puts onto Azeroth, but the binding shot not going to hold him down any longer. Azeroth is trying to bail out of it. Sprint coming out for Poe, though, can continue running after Azeroth for a bit. Mallet to follow. Poe is not going to be able to heal for a bit unless he closes. Stun coming out right now onto Poe. Azeroth trying to land some distance from Poe. Poe's completely dotted up. Cloak of Shadows coming out right now. Blind onto the pet, and Azeroth doesn't want to let him go anyway. Shadow stepping off of Azeroth right now. Zero, though, is going to get himself a pretty big defensive rolling with his pet. Freezing trap onto Poe. Not a lot of health left. Looks like it's a finished fight. Manic Betters coming in for Zero to guarantee the win. And that's Poe right there out in the open. Couldn't quite get the binding shot on him. Poe is still struggling through this duel, but is going to go down. Does get hit in the binding shot regardless. Warring around the tomb. Has a bit of a heal rolling, but looks like that's it, man. This rogue has done what they could. For as long as they could. Very well played regardless. Next up is going to be The Roots. The Roots, The Roots, The Roots is on fire, right? That's his right song? No, wrong one? Okay. I don't go out much, chat. That's how you know. That's how you know. Zero, though. Putting down traps. Opener coming in by The Roots. Gonna go for a big setup onto Searath. Trying to see if he can get the big damage up and running. Bleeds are going up and running. Searath's actually going to get a counter offensive going. Tricky coming out for Roots off of the pet stun. This way Searath can go for the kite strat. The Roots health is about a half health or so right now. Pop into the bear form. It looks like he's just going to go invincible bear right now, man. The invincible bear. Not playing bear. He is feral, but he is playing as basically invincible bear. Manning but just coming in for Searath, which is perfect to counter ferals. Not going to let Roots heal up while in bear form, unless it's on his terms. Making sure he doesn't have dots, making sure the Roots doesn't have anything to work with. No trick at all before the Druid for a while. Roots is just trying to heal as much as he can. Wall coming down right now. Can he heal more though? Does get a root onto the pet though. Not really sure. Oh, he rooted the whole team. Actually was able to root them both. I guess he has a tricky or a talent set he's going to go for. Wall coming out, trying to heal. 38% dampening, not going to let him heal that much. Rigorously coming out to follow off of that. Manning bench for Searath as is trying to play the long game right now. The Roots find himself at about 30-40% health or so. Mad to fall again. Smack Roots upside the head. And Searath continuing to pressure him as much as he can. Roots doesn't have any way to heal right now. He is playing that immortal bear form right now. Some kind of playstyle that is weird we saw the other week or so. But at 40% dampening, not going to be that effective. Should have maybe went for a more offensive cat bleed strategy. Next up is going to be Shibo. Playing some beast. Oh, marksman. Very interesting. Manning Bed is coming in for Searath. Does have that double tap if he wants to go for it. Should get at least rapid fire off of that double tap. Is going to get that rapid fire. Doing some damage to Searath. Getting caught in the corner. Searath find himself with about 75% health. As Shibo does have himself big cooldowns up and running. Once he gets a slow onto Searath, is going to chase after him. Trying to arcane shot as much as he can. That's all he's got. Although taking some damage from the crows and the pet. Going to get a freezing trap onto the pet. Bonding shot. Not going to make it. Shibo. He's going to get another rapid fire onto Searath. Searath's going to take a little bit of damage. It's going to just nip at his health for a little bit. Shibo, though, needs to find an angle on him. Needs to at least have a line of sight of Searath. Harpoon coming out. Freezing trap onto Shibo. Is Shibo going to trick it out of it? No. Actually, that was like a slow out of Searath. I think he was trying to go for Manning Bandage. It looks like something disrupted a Manning Bandage, though. That's going to be Shibo bailing out for a moment. Searath's going to hug this pillar nice and tight. Shibo, though. Wait, wrong guy. Shibo. Feign death coming in. Not actually dead. Searath sending the pet in there. Hamza going Hamza. It's going to be double tap again. Could get a rapid fire in there. Rapid fire coming out. Searath's going to try to stun him maybe. That's going to be damage he's just taken. Oh my god. Searath's finding himself actually in very low health compared to what he's used to. Doesn't have a defensive scatter trap coming out. No, turtle shot coming in. As he gets in with a scatter shot. Manning manages the 50% dampening. Not doing that much. And Shibo is just trying to get a knockout away off of the pet. Has a rapid fire ready for Searath if he wants to stun coming on to Shibo. He has a trinket if he needs to. He's going to get a defensive up and running. Maybe that'll help him live for a little bit longer. Turtle shot coming in for Shibo right now. Could go at Azeroth right now. Could run at him, man. If you can get that rapid fire into scatter into aim shot, that could end him. Or even sniper shot. Has cooldowns up and running. There's going to be a binding shot onto Shibo, though. Manning Bandage is coming in for him again. For Searath. Shibo. Maybe he has a double tap again. He's going to get a freeze into Hamza. Kama coming off of that. Very interesting. There's going to be Flare. Shibo is going to be able to get himself at least a reheal. Does he have the double tap, though, onto Searath? That's going to be a... Kama actually out of both of them. Kind of hoping Shibo will flare out, man. Searath is making his way over to the eye. Shibo needs to make sure he's in an angle. Does land a flare out, but that's going to be Searath coming out. Shibo is not going to be in a good position right now. Is out in the open. Searath does have the line of sight again. Shibo needs to get around this line of sight. I would just beeline it to him, man. Freezing trap coming in onto the bed, trying to see if he can jump on one side off of the pillar. Does have scatter shot if he wants to. Searath is at full health now, just lining, kiting away from Shibo the whole time. Letting the pet, letting the fact that it's so high dampening, letting all that do work, letting the dots do work. Stun coming onto Shibo. Does he have a trinket? Looks like he doesn't run a trinket. Maybe he's relentless or something. Could be a good possibility. Is going to disengage out to the other side. Double tap available, but Shibo doesn't have the angle. Is still trying to go the long way against Searath and does go down. Next up is going to be Luddy. Searath needs to deal with the whole Desert Warlock. Fear coming on to Searath off the bat is going to line with that fear. Good fear pathing for him. Very, very lucky. Imlet's coming out on both him and the pet. Does get a harpoon in there. Has cooldowns rolling. Let's see if we can get some big damage into Luddy. Big K is about to smack him. No turtle shell available. Has a heal. Fear coming out again. Another Kazbal loading up to smack him. Incinerate to follow. Does get Incinerate off that into a horror effect. Another K is about to follow. I think this looks like this is where it's at for him. And he is done, man. Off of the guild. No fun allowed. Looks like Luddy didn't let him have any fun at all. Demigod X is up next. Trying to see if we can get dots up and running to Luddy. Fear coming out. Dude, I want to see Shibo do another game. I want to see him play more marksman. but I wanted to beeline at people some more. He had a setup, man. He had a setup. I think it was interesting, man. I kind of liked it. Let's get Bloody. Gonna go for big damage onto Demi. Demi barely any health. He's gonna get an invasion up and running. Cloak shot is coming out. Chicken side of a kick coming down to Letty's cannonball. Surgeon 1 is coming out, drowning the Rogue. Rogue barely has any health. No dodge though. Clean ream. And Demigod X doesn't have a lot to work with really here. Imlet's coming out off of who? Off of Jeff. I guess both of these guys are just gonna attack him. Horror effect coming in onto the. I guess he thought he killed the Rogue. Yeah, I think he thought he killed the Rogue. Casbolt trying to come out again. He thought he killed the Rogue. Searath went for 1v4, man. That's another survival hunter. Who's Searath, dude? Who is this man? Who is this guy? Who is this god? You know what I mean? Who is this boo? Lore, what's up, fam? How you doing, my dude? We got a full group of people here? Alright, man. Let's get somebody queued. Alright, we got ourselves who? Let's get these bad boys in here, yeah? They've been waiting for a while. They've been like, Dalaran, please. Dalaran, please. Love the stats. What's up, Mitchell? How you doing, my man? I'm pretty bad PvP, just having some fun. What's up, Shiva? Dude, you actually got a setup, man. Honestly, I want to see you try again, dude. I want to see you try again. I'm Trash's outlet out. You didn't do that bad, mate. You actually did really well, man. You got lucky for some of the parts, cause like with the fear lining, but you played your cards as best as you could, man, and I appreciate that. That was awesome. That was awesome. EU right now, boys. It is EU. Dalaran, please. That whole 17 minutes wasted. What do you mean? The pillars for me are just mean I can fear without having to worry about enemy prioritize and distance. What, you mean that those whole 17 minutes wasted? What do you mean? Hello? What do you mean? Did I do something? Did I do something wrong? Here we go. Did it not work? I had groups queued up. Okay, I think I got it. I think I finally got it. You're just playing the same Dalaran, please, and reference to the whole begging situation. Oh yeah. Lucron, my dude. I really have a memory of a goldfish. So if I'm fucking awkward or acoustic like a guitar, like don't worry about it. I just forgetful, really forgetful about stuff very quickly. So yeah. Twitch group high bot habit, dude. I feel ya. Same. Just say he got the kill. I mean, I guess I could be like, and he got the kill. I like to say, and you obliterated him, and you decimated him, man. I like to add a little bit of that creativity to my words, because I don't get that much creativity, man. I think of myself as a poet. I really am not, but I like to think of myself as one. Switch. We got ourselves Team Blue with our boy Zakati in there. Where he is? Oh, where is? There we go. Team Blue, Zakati, and all them boys. Zakati playing some more boomy for us. Really weird. We got ourselves Christina. We got Certified Cutie. We got ourselves Caperniz, my man. And we got ourselves Alcazar versus Divas. First time, second time he's actually getting to play Dead. Team Dead and Floxy. We got ourselves Just Vanished X and Lanchion. Alrighty, boys. Let's go. Hopefully, Zakati won't have any issues playing some boomy. It's up to him whichever respect he wants to play, man. It's got to be Christina up first, though. versus a mage off the bat getting slowed up. Floxy is just not wasting any time, slowing him down off the bat. That's going to be an arcane orb getting thrown out into the open. Christina is going to start to get a little bit of that mobility, trying to catch up. Was that Skull Bash getting burned a little bit early? Not a good idea. It's going to be ability for Floxy to just cast whatever spells he wants into your face. It's going to be Floxy getting the hell out of there. Christina does not look at that good. Renewal coming out right now. Wall to follow. I think Christina still has one more wall available. That's going to be Floxy just playing Ring Around the Rosie with the Pharaoh by himself. That's going to be Monkey in the middle, and Floxy's on both hands, man. Between blinking back and forth. It looks like you're seeing double. Unless there is actually 2 Floxies. You guys be on the lookout. Maybe there's 2 Floxies out here. That's going to be Floxy versus Christina still. Just kiting him around, man. This is like as if you're in PvE. When you're questing, this is what mages are gonna have to do in classic, man. Kite like cats, feral cats out while questing. You know, try to get 2 paws and, you know, kill 50 cats for 2 paws because the drop rates were that bad in classic. Try to cut the feral around. That's gonna be some instant cast into arcane missiles. That is gonna be Skull Bash to follow. Christina getting rooted out. Gonna go to bear form, trying to get out of that situation as fast as he can, but I'm not gonna before he's gonna be chased by arcane missiles. Floxy. It's just on his tail the whole time, stepping on his tail. Christina not happy about that. He's like, get off my tail, motherfucker. Get off my tail. Looks like gonna get a temple up and running. Blinking again through onto Christina. Trying to get the slows in there, trying to get the damage in there. Doing a fairly good job. Christina just cannot shake him off. Last wall coming in for Christina. That's gonna be Floxy bailing back. More missiles coming out. Christina getting himself a little bit of healing left and right. It's gonna be a big old invis for Floxy. Trying to utilize that 60% damage reduction. Arcane missiles as he gets away from the Pharaoh. Keeping him out in the open. Arcane missiles to follow. Christina's going to get himself a healer too. That's about all he can really do. Floxy is trying to chisel away his health. Christina finally getting to lock down the mage. Big bite coming down. Burn through his shield. Bleeds are up and running. And Floxy's health is not looking that good anymore, man. Maybe a temporal might want to come out here just to stave off the dot damage. Is going to be able to get some cast into Christina back to back. More explosions coming out. Arcane missiles off of this though. Christina's gonna get himself a little bit of mobility. Not gonna be able to get around on slow the whole time though. Stun coming into Floxy, forcing out Ice Block. Floxy's gonna bail. So does Christina decide, you know what? I'm gonna go to behind the pillar. I'm gonna go re-heal. Floxy actually not looking that good anymore, man. I was thinking Floxy was just kind of catting him around, just kind of guiding him by the nose this whole time. But looks like it's not gonna be happening. Floxy slowly but surely, generating health little by little. Looks like he has the Colorize and Blink, I want to say. Looks like a lot of his heals happens after Blink, after Shimmers. So he's going to be able to get a lot of heals back to back as long as he's on the move. Arcane Blast, Arc coming out, trying to save off the damage. Bash coming in, has a shield up and running. Christina needs to go for the big damage. Big Bite coming out, burning through the shield. Temporal coming in, needs to get the bleeds up and running onto Floxy. Also needs to get another bite after that. He's going to land him with a Maledict after trading out Maledict. He's like, hey, you want to see my Maledict? I'll show you my Maledict. Floxy actually taking a bunch of damage. Not going to be able to heal too much here. Bleeds are steady. Bleeds are hurting right now. Christina doing a fairly decent job. Another invis coming in for Floxy. Is gonna, was that the, I guess it was the normal invis. That's gonna be 60% reduction for Floxy, trying to take those bleeds as least damage as possible. Bash coming in, not gonna bash them on any of their arcane spells, still cutting the Pharaoh around as much as possible. Floxy is still hanging in. Christina just needs to get another bash for Floxy before any kind of trinkets is available. Try to catch up to him. He just knows he can maybe get some big damage in there, but he just can't quite catch him. Another renewal coming out for Christina though. As a wall available, as this duel has been going on for 4 minutes, boys. One of you guys just got to commit, get some big damage in there. Floxy slowly recovering, but Christina's gonna go for them regrowths. One of you guys got to get a setup going, man. One of you guys, I mean, I've seen some duels between like Cinderella and Spartacle, Arcane Mage versus Feral, and I've seen more offensive plays than that. Floxy though is gonna get stunned up. Opener coming in for Christina, gonna be able to get some dots up and running. Arcane explosions continue to come. It's got a big old bite. Is that going to be enough to offset Floxy? Is that going to be enough to make him quiver in his booties? Hard to tell. Christina getting bashed on by a big arcane blast though. It's going to be another wall as he decides to get offensive with Floxy. More blinks for Floxy though. Continue to move around as much. Bash coming in. Floxy finally has bleed sitting on him for a bit. He's going to get absorbed up and running. Christina tried to bite through the absorb as fast as possible. Try not to let Floxy absorb any of those bleeds. And Christina has wall up and running. Renewal up in a little bit. Still holding on to a trinket. Hasn't had to use it. Floxy has it tricking up very, very soon. Arcane missiles does get Skull Bash onto those. Into ruin to Christina. Needs to power shift those whenever he gets hit. Arcane missiles to follow. And Christina actually kind of find himself at kind of lower health. Is Floxy going to capitalize on it? Trying to see if he can maybe interrupt Christina off of that. Chat. Pretty sure we're gonna see the end of this duel by the end of tonight. Oi. 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 Luxy finding himself kind of low health. Bash coming in. This is going to get a massive temporal. Tricky coming out into an Invis though. Is going to continue getting damage into Christina off of that. More explosions coming out. Christina is still hovering at lowest health. Not too worried right now. Still has wall and renewal if needed. That's going to be arcane missiles by Floxy. Try to scout Bash it. Going to have to power shift out of that route to follow. Floxy just cannot quite get the setup onto Christina. Just doesn't have the damage to keep him going lower and lower. He can kite him forever. And Christina allows himself to be kited. That's really about it. Is just fine running with him. He could literally run to the pillar and just hang out by the pillar, not let Floxy on top of him. But he's just slowly but surely making his way over there. Dampen rolling at about 7%. Damn, this game is going into dampening. Board game? I wouldn't say it's a board game. If it was a board game, it probably would be a Monopoly, man. This one takes a while to ramp up a little bit. Once you get everybody owning everything, once you get people holding each other hostage by the prices, then this is where it gets exciting. It looks like Christina South is getting low. This is where the price gouging coming out, more like health gouging coming out. As folks, you finally, nope, never mind. Christina's back up to full health. I looked away for a second. This is the new Holy Mage spec. Dude, he does heal a lot, doesn't he? He does heal a lot. Folks, he does heal a lot. But dampening is also not really all that high yet. Plus, he's doing a pretty good job kiting. Okay, missiles to follow. Christina barely any health. Oh my god, the rest of these duels are going to be so high dampening. It's and funny. Christina power shifted out of there. Floxy just cannot quite get him. No, does get an interrupt. Wall coming out for Christina though. Maybe he can get enough damage in there after he goes for short invis. Christina's wall does come down. Does Floxy have enough damage? Has a temporal rolling. Didn't have his shield break though, so temporal kind of went out of there. Has a nice little cloud above him with some snow rolling. That's going to be Christina getting slow, but Bash coming out to Floxy. Christina trying to get a big old bite in there. He's going to get some resources up and running. Big bite coming out. Hasn't had to use Incarn the whole duel. Maybe might just want to go for Incarn. Malik to Floxy. Not going to give him a lot much healing. Shield coming out for Floxy. Trying to see if he can burn through that shield as fast as he can. Letting the bleeds do the work. Letting the bleeds suffocate Floxy over time. Another Invis coming out. He's going to blink away. Arcane message to follow. Bash coming in for Christina. Floxy can free cast it to him if he wants to. More slows. More running. More healing. Oh boy. Oh boy. Chat, wake me up when this duel's over, okay? I'm feeling a little bit tired, chat, okay? How do I... Oh, he died! Floxy died! And so did Christina! Can we actually get some duels? Let's go, boys! Now we got it! Just vanished! Where's the cut? It burning him down to about half health. Barskin, as we see, Incarnation coming out. Just vanished, poking out. Just throwing a dagger in a mallet to follow. Letting Zikati have as least healing as possible. Continue with that wound poison to follow. Incarnation still rolling. Thorns to come running, coming. Rigosa coming out for Zikati, trying to catch a few heals. Used to get some dust into just vanish though. Thorns are up and running. They got vanish, just not gonna hit to those thorns right now. Does Zikati have anything to work with? Kind of sitting on an angle, maybe seeing if he can maybe get something in there, maybe catch it, trying to see if he can catch a restealth. That's gonna be a mount up coming in for the rogue. Zikati popping into stealth. Back to bed, boys. Me. Me. is dead. There we go. That's how you fucking do it, boys. Next up, Vanish X versus Captain. He's Captain trying to see if we can find the rogue. That's going to be a restyle by just Vanish X. Let's see. Let's see if Captain can make it happen. That's going to be some dots putting up on the Vanish. It's going to be long-ass dots. Doesn't have a cloak for those. Skinny shot coming on Captain. That's actually going to be Cap. Getting out with a Lynchborn, it looks like. Yeah, little gnome making his way. Shoving his little legs over to Vanish. Vanish still has a dot on him for a while, though. Captain needs to catch up to Vanish. Needs to re-dot him if he wants to make this play happen. 40% dampener right now into this duel. Sap coming on to Cap, and wound poison coming out. Vanish wants to just try to eliminate as much healing from Captain needs for this one. Doesn't want to go with a deadly poison. Just gonna wants to make sure he wants to wound him. Still has a dot on him though for a while. Trying to catch a reset. Sap stealth coming out for a moment. Captain might just have to go pick up the eye here. And might just have to go back into sleep mode, boys. Might just have to find sleep. That's going to be Garrote. Open up a Vanish, though. Get a shot onto Captain. Is it going to Lynchborn it? No, it doesn't have it for a while. Trinket coming out, though. Decided to go for a normal Trinket. Needs to get a dot into Vanish just to keep him out of stealth for as best possible. AMS coming down as he's taking a bit of poison damage. But that's no vendetta. Captain is being proactive. He's like, you know what? I'm going to pick up the eye. I'm going to find you, Rogue. I'm going to pick up the eye. I'm going to find you. I'm going to get ya. Sap comes in. Couldn't quite get him. 45% dampening rolling in. Captain does get a dot on him, and that's going to be some dots. Just Vanish trying to see if he can put some bleeds onto Captain and run away. Captain does have Lynchborn up and running. Has his fusion rolling, but he can't quite catch up to Vanish. Looks like Vanish is going to hug the pillar the whole time, hug the box for a while. Captain's just going to run back. He's like, you know what? I'm going to run out in the open. Maybe he wants to go to the other eye or something. Because he can't really catch the rogue, so he's just going to have his own run, man. He's going to have his own chase. Second eye available. Has the other pillar to hang out to. Waiting for some of his cooldowns as well. He's going to do a bit of a dance. Yeah, I don't blame you, dude. I don't blame you. Just dancing around. Vanish is going to get the dots up and running. Again, full kidney shot coming down. Capernese has nothing for it. That's going to just Vanish. Just taking him out with dots back to back. Mally to follow, and down he goes. What's left, man? We got ourselves certified. At 50% dampener, boys. 50% dampener. Down we go. And now, what do you think about 8.2? BFA saved it or no? I actually think it looks pretty exciting, man. I actually think it looks pretty exciting. Whether it says BFA or not. That's all. Ooh, certified making a mistake there just now. Did you see that, chat? Oh my god, I like it, Tabard, but that was a mistake made. You vanished as you were picking up the eye, not after you picked up the eye. Let him vanish, get an open on you, force a trick out of certified. That's going to be certified, has evasion up and running, gets the stun to vanish. Might as well go for a vendetta, big burst, try to see if he can force everything out of him. Vanish is going to wait it out for a little bit. Vanish is an advantage right now. Trinket, blind, and everything available. Has vendetta if he needs to certify without a trinket at all. This might be really, really bad for Certified right now. Villainous Kidney. Vanish could go for a big old Vendetta right now to Certified. Is he even going to go for it? Not even choosing to go for Vendetta. Is going to get himself a bit of a Phantom Knives. Not really sure why. But he decided to do it. Might as well. Certified. Focus shot is coming out. Blind onto Vanish X. Doesn't need to trick at anything. Certified actually bleeding out to the dots. Poison and dots. Doing a bit of work. Has himself a bit of a heal. Needs to get himself a resap. Vanish could literally trick at any open or blind or certified. Or not even blind. Mark for death. Kidney. Cheap shot coming out. Is he going to go for it? Certified trying to see. No. Going to turn around with a Mark for death Kidney onto certified off the bat. Oh, Mark for death Kidney though. Had components already. Never mind. Vanish is going to vanish off of that into Sap and Alcazar. Yes, though, on patch 8.2, I think it looks super exciting and we cannot wait. Najara, the whole Ajara raid and what is it called? Najatar looks amazing. I'm kind of excited and very interested to see what the whole mecha gnomes and mecha golems is going to be about. I think some parts are kind of cool, some are not. And also a lot of the quality of life updates for 8.2 is going to be great, dude. It's actually going to be awesome, man. I cannot wait, man. I cannot wait. Vanish is going to go with a sippy cup. Trying to get himself a bit of a sip. Alcazar, though, 62% dampening. He still has 4 more boys to burn through. 4 more boys to burn through, chat. Zap coming in onto the Pala. Vanish, man. You might as well try to see if you can get something out of him, man. Might as well go Vendetta. No, the one's gonna go for a small stab. Just bleed him up and run away. 62% dampening. Alcazar not gonna be able to get too much crazy healing off it. Vanish is gonna wait it out for a bit, man. Megagon Hamster Wheel, that mount was awesome, man. There's actually a lot of cool mounts that I want out of that next patch. I want the Hamster Wheel. I want to get the Crab. That's really the only mounts I care about right now. And wherever else we earn in that patch, man. Also, flying would be cool. Finally, to be able to fly in a game. I've been missing it for a while. General Grievous bike incoming. Dude, that's actually going to look so good. You're not even funny, man. Need 3 more for a team with enter the 5-5. Any takers? Poe, mother, welcome to man. Also, Poe has that Zakati icon. I like it. That's gonna be Vanish killing for some food. Alcazar is gonna try to find him. Ah, man. Ooh. Did Alcazar make a comeback here, though, boys? Can you make a comeback? Vanish is gonna play the long game. What kind of... Is that a tabard? That is a tabard. That's like the BFA tabard, isn't it? PvP tabard? Oh, this guy's really good then. He's gonna get a dot onto Alcazar. He's just gonna sit in his mount. Gonna throw some daggers at him. Is gonna get a dispel. Alcazar just waiting out, man. 71% dampening. Hamster mount can fly if a gnome is using it. That'd be interesting. I doubt it though. Fun fact, Dallas loves to will to comment these deals, say about it. Katrikan, for this one, just for this one, man. That mage and feral thing, you know what I mean? It just had a long day, boys. I had a long day. I feel like although we've done really well with all the duels, man, I feel like my commentating skills have been top notch today. I've been doing really well. Alcazar, though, maybe might be able to turn this around. Vendetta coming out from Vanish X. He's is going for big damage. Doing a bit of a dance in front of Alcazar. Shield of Vengeance popping onto Vanish X. He's gonna go for the evasion. Alcazar is just gonna fight him out. Bubble coming out. Vanish actually taking a bunch of damage. Shadow stepping onto Alcazar. Alcazar could maybe see if he could chase him. Gonna go for heals at 76% dampening. Trying to see if he can maybe survive, recover. No bop, no bubble, no nothing. Does he have a trinket available? Just Vanish is going to go for even more food off of that sap on Alcazar. Going to go with a Garou, dot, and to a full stun. Trying to see if he can finish him off the bat there. Getting shot coming down off the bat. Trying to see if he can force out anything Alcazar. If Alcazar even does have anything. Alcazar does get a Hydra Vanish. Trinket's out of it done. He takes him out. I didn't even go. 4 Vanish. That could have been an awesome game, man. It's just it took so goddamn long. It's not even funny. No winning. Yeah, no winning that one, honestly. Descending a tie due to time. Yeah. Remember winning 2v2 Arena with the rest of Druid 100% dampening voice? Oh, really? Oh, shit. Okay. That's still pretty good. You lived him. Yeah. That's the important part. Alrighty, boys. Do you have anybody want to do duels, by the way? Oh, you versus Lenoa. Oh. Lenoa, would you want to do Katrikan? Demo versus Warrior? We'll kill Azara in 8.2. But seeing Azad didn't really like Azara when they made the deal. No, the Lady Ashwin mid and Sylvanas Lady Ashwin will be the boss in new raid. I doubt it, dude. I highly doubt it. She'll be like a funny boss, maybe. But I doubt she'll be like the real final boss. That'd be hilarious, though. Go full group, only rooted. Who are you on real ID, my dude? Good one. Yeah, I don't want to do it. Okay. Ready to go in and play those in your groups and want to ready. I mean, I guess I could put you against the Zakati group again. Actually, was that Dead's group? That was Dead's group versus Zakati just now. Huh. Oh, Lord got a group. Then when he backed up. Yeah, he doesn't want to play. Okay, let's do... And the Gladiator War Key isn't online. So no challenges? Damn. Let's do a Lord versus Gorahel. Let's do those guys. That would be the last 5-5 for the day. And we can maybe do a 1v1 if somebody wants to do it. It's over on Arena. Maybe Dead versus Minimi. Is Minimi online? We could have Minimi versus Dead. Doubt it. It was already like confirmed by Talias and Never Tell who actually tested 8.2. Wait, are you serious? Oh, I haven't watched the video yet. Maybe. Also, I clocked out of WoW story after Legion ended. Dude, I actually been following the BFA story. I think it's kind of cool. It's like actually kind of sort of complex. I say kind of sort of because, you know, I feel like that's a safe way of saying, yeah, I like it. But people are like bashing, like, boo, you know what I mean? Or maybe that's just me. Alright, boys. Switch. Let's go. We got ourselves our boy Katrikan. We got Blood Force. Is Blood Force, is that his team or is that going to be Obliv's team? We got ourselves the Blood Force as a Windwalker Monk. Nice pet by, oh, nice mount by the way. Katrikan, my boy, look at Electric today. We got ourselves Melonia. We got ourselves Obliv. And we got ourselves Resistance versus Searath and his team. Playing some more survival demigods. We got ourselves Word Soup. We got ourselves Kissy and we got ourselves Luddy. Good luck and have fun, boys. Good luck and have fun. Looks like Luddy's going to be up first in personal, running out. Who's going up first, though? It looks like it is going to be a Blood Force. Blood Force. Hopefully, you'll give us a good show, a good rundown. Luddy is trying to hug his side of the pillar. Blood Force isn't budging either. One of you guys is going to have to make a move, though. Blood Force wants to hug the pillar as best as possible. Luddy's even thinking of making demonic gateway to him in case he doesn't want to approach him. One of you guys is going to have to make the move, man. One of you guys is going to have to make one. Although for Luddy, open field is going to be perfect. Blood Force decided, you know what? I'm going to try this, man. I'm going to try to see if I can land an in-cap. Fear coming out off the bat, off of that immolate. And maybe let it go for some big damage. Trying to go and incinerate. Not chaos balls at least. He's going to smack Bloody for a bit. It's going to be in-cap. Maybe if he can close enough, stun the pet and himself as well. He's going to try to get a root on Bloody. Does land a root. Could stun him and the pet right now and go for some damage. It's going to be Infernal coming down into chaos bolts. Could karma this if you wanted to. Big Fear into chaos bolt again. Trick is out of it. Doesn't chaos bolt still hit him? Oh my god, he actually get destroyed through the pillar. Let that chaos bolt go through. I'm staying stunned. Couple times. And down he goes. Luddy just obliterated him. Oh my god. Don't mess with this guy, man. Katchikan's like, you know what? I gotta do this. I'm gonna show you kiddos how it's done. Versus Luddy. Luddy did pop a lot of his cooldowns, though. How? By the way, we had a bit of lag on the stream. That's some turbulence. Don't worry about it. What's up, Janet? How's it going? Oh my god, chat. That was so good. Katchikan versus Luddy getting rooted out in the open. Fear coming in. Could be a card of it. Not going to do it. Going to save it, I guess, for the pet arm if he ever needs it. That's going to be Luddy. Try to see if he can get some cast in it. Does get a slow into Cat. Cat finally getting to engage. Gonna go for massive damage to Luddy. Fear trying to come out again. Not gonna happen. Chaos Bolt to follow. Not gonna reflect it quite yet. Waiting for the next Chaos Bolt. Is gonna continue to truck a damage into the Warlock. Immolates to come out to follow. Katchika just waiting, saving it out, man. Just trying to stay in playstyle. Luddy's gonna go Wallace a little bit early. What's the see onto Cat and Chaos Bolt with the Fear to follow. Gonna land a Fear onto Luddy. Good reflect on that one, man. Katchika. Trying to see if he does interrupt that Fear. He's going to have to go into that Chaos Bolt. Man, trying to truck damage as much as he can. Continue to heal as much as he can. That's going to be another charge available for Katchikan. Let it get in some distance. It's just going to give Katchikan charges. This is going to be Chaos Bolt into an Immolate. Does get a big old leap. Chaos Bolt chasing after Cat, but he doesn't even care, man. Charge comes in. Feared out. Still can get a heal. Luddy keeping his pet next to him, not letting Katchikan get enough CC and get enough healing off of the pet. Not letting him play with the pet at all. Fear coming out again. Shortest Fear in the world. Katchikan could maybe get a charge. Does let a charge heal. Shadow Fury into more Chaos Bolts. Katchikan just gonna have to take it, keep on ticking down. That's going to be horror effect to follow. Katchikan hold on to a Trinket, hold on to Enrage Regen. As Luddy does have cooldowns coming up. That's going to be interrupt onto Shadow, but that's going to be Chaos Bolts to come out. Does get a reflect up and running. Luddy was able to force it out. Is that going to help him either, though? Is that going to help him out much? Fear onto Cat. Does get Enrage Regen. It's going to be Fear again. He's Enrage Regening, though. He's Enrage Berserk, and he doesn't care about your fears. Surging, Trinket coming in. That's some damage to Cat, but he's going to War Stomp him down. Who's up next? It's going to be Jumble Soup. Katchikan is going to get a charge off of him. Another leap away. Could be Katchikan charges to him. No, just going to take his pet with him. Behind Len's side. Jumbo Soup or Jeff. We're going to call him Jeff again. Going to try to get some range onto Katchikan. Trying to get the angle. Sun coming out. Katchikan's not going to trick it, it looks like. As Jeff does get himself cooldowns up and running. Katchikan going to go for a slow onto Jeff right now. Jeff doesn't let Katchikan get any kind of charges off of Jeff. Charge comes in for Katchikan, gets him swipe himself a bit of health. Get a second charge coming in, is going to get to swipe a bit more health. As you saw a harpoon coming out from the Survival Hunter. The Hunter is going to go for a bit of a defense right now. Katchikan is not looking that good on health-wise, man. Needs to save his Trinket. Needs to be very careful with his reflex. He's going to Trinket out of the freezing trap. Could that be stun out of Jeff? Jeff is actually dropping very high in health. Katchikan is going to start healing off of the pet as much as he can. Just swiping away health from the pet while he's got it with Gustav. And Jeff is out in the open. Could go for a stun setup onto Katchikan. Katchikan needs to be very careful. He needs to maintain his health. That's what he needs to be aware of. He is trying to get some damage back into the Hunter, though. Katchikan is kind of getting low, which is going to get a charge to heal himself. Jeff is going to get himself also a little bit of re-heal rolling. Katchikan might want to get himself another charge, and then reflect coming out. It's going to reflect the Hunter, but that's stunned. Could that stun in Katchikan? Jeff, does he have enough? No! Get it executed as he sent out a Maledict. Katchikan's like, bring me your best. Bring me your next. Kissy is up next to the DH. Oh, burning through Katchikan so fast. Enrage Regen coming in for Cat. It's going to be a charge off of the DH, but can't quite get that heal off of him. Does have the line of sight. Enrage Regen is not just going to be able to give him any kind of healing off that anymore. He's going to sit down for some mage food while he's got it. Can you get him in a tick? Not gonna be allowed to. Blade Dance to fall for Kissy. He's gonna get a slow off of Kissy. Gonna get a charge off of him and still a decent heal off it. Kachika, no dampening quite yet. Used to be working with that charge heals off of Kissy and trying to maybe kite him away as best as possible. It's gonna be stunning the cat into full setup wombo combo by Kissy. Charge coming in off of the DH. Does war stomp to get through that to that blur that he does have. Kachikan though needs to wait until Kissy goes up in the air and reflect a bunch of the damage. Big old Metamorphs coming down. He's going to land a fear into Kissy. Try to see if he can force a trick out of him. Not going to happen. Kissy just going to have to sit that fear. Trying to see if he can catch up to Cat. And Cat is just going to mount up and run away, man. Kachi can be proactive. He's like, you know what? I'm playing against a demon, man. I'm going to run away. Is Kissy going to go mounting up? Also mounting up. So now Kachika just needs to make sure he doesn't get caught on those corners, man. Getting stunned out by Kissy. Could go for a big old wombo combo. Big annihilation to Kachikan. Burning through his armor since soul fire damage. Charge comes in for Cat. Does interrupt that eye beam though. Kachikan, 45 seconds left onto that enraged regen. Has a trinket if he needs to. Is going to get a charge off of Kissy. Kissy continuing to get damage into while Metamorphosis is up and running as Cat is getting some damage of his own. Rolling blur and darkness available. Kachikan walking out of darkness. Kissy wants to stay in there. Not going to be able to lure Kachikan back in there. Kachikan is going to wait it out, but Kissy's health is not looking that good anymore. 8% dampening rolling in. Leap coming in for Kachikan, trying to charge away from him. Stun coming out, not going to let Cat charge. It's going to be interrupted until the eye beam. Kissy needs to go for some damage now. He's going to blur, going to go up in the air. Is Kachikan going to go for the reflect? Is going to get reflect damage back into Kissy. Kissy's actually doing damage to himself. Does he realize it? No, and Kachikan decided, you know what? I'm going to reflect for a few of these. But I still need to find some line of sight. I'm not going to be able to get that much damage back into Kissy. That's going to be a Blaze Storm. Try to see if he can charge that stun out of Kissy. I don't know if he was able to. Kissy's going to get himself a heal rolling off of Luddy from the Warlock Hellstone. Kachikan back up and healthy now with a trinket with Enraged Region. Is going to trinket out of that stun. Not letting Kissy get any kind of setup going. Trying to bash damage into Kissy. Not letting him get full free damage. Leeching the heal off of Cat. Going to get a charge off of Kissy as they do have Blur up and running. This is still running blur right now. Stun coming onto Kachikan, trying to get away from him. Kachikan now is the one chasing after the DH, not the other way around. Big leap coming in. Can he maybe get a charge? Does get a slow into Kissy. Kissy's going to kind of leap out in a weird direction. That's going to be Kachikan still trying to swipe heals off him. Big damage coming in for Cat. Shortest stun in the world. Eye beam to fall, interrupting it. It's going to go up in there. Kachikan is going to start reflecting some of these back-to-back. Shield coming in, safety trick coming out for Kissy. The Kachikan is waiting for that charge in there. Wants to lock him down. War Stomp coming out. Is that going to be enough damage to do it? Has him in the execute range. Another charge comes in, another heal. Kissy barely has any health. Kachikan just starting to throw weapons at him, trying to throw anything at him. The warrior is making his way, trucking it slowly but surely. It's just going to go mounting up right now. Not even going to waste any time with the Demon Hunter. Once you get him into that execute range, stun coming onto Cat. Eye beam to fall for Kissy. Has the Metamorphosis available. Is expecting the Blade Dance off of that. Wants to make sure that execute hits. Blur coming out for Kissy right now. Kachikan, half his spells are going to be missing. At least a 50% dodge chance for Kissy right now. And a damage reduction on top of that. Like 35% damage reduction. He's going to bail out of there immediately as soon as he sees Cat approaching on the other side. Because it's still at very low health. Kachikan without any kind of hard CC with a full stun without, except for the racial. Doesn't have a lot to work, but did get himself on some mage food though while waiting for Kissy. 21% dampening. Can you do it, man? Can you do it? Can you do it? Kissy getting stunned up onto Cat. With the Blade Dance to follow. Starting to regen health little by little from the Metamorphosis. Didn't really get to fly that far. I guess the statue didn't really let him go anywhere. It looks like the gods of all the statues are with Kachikan right now as he gets hit into an imprisoned. Kissy barely any health. Barely any health left. Can he somehow survive it? Can he somehow turn this around against Kachikan, who has every cooldown in the book? Kissy mounting up ahead of time. Kachikan's just having a dinner. Kachikan's just having some takeout, man. Just having some McDonald's right now. Just waiting now for Kissy's like, you know what? I ain't gonna... If I'm gonna run at you, I'm not gonna do it on an empty stomach, man. And it's gonna be a big old leap and charge. Trickets out of the stun, interrupting with Kissy off of Blade Dance. Kissy has Blur again up and running. Trying to stay with Kachikan still. Trying to burn as much damage. Trickets out of something. Not really sure what it was. I think random Tricket. War Stomp available for Kachikan. Does get a swipe and heal from Kissy. Trying to get away. Trying to see if he can get a charge in there. I can see he's going to go for a big Metamorphosis. Actually, that's big meta for Kissy. Going to have this form for quite a bit of time. Kachikan used to be just a little afraid, or at least a little cautious. Needs to respect the Demon Hunter cooldowns right now. As Kissy is just throwing in annihilates back to back into his back. Blade Dance to follow. Kachikan landing a fear charge. Heal off of Kissy. Does he have the reflex to kill him off right now? That's going to be one fellow lance. Second fellow lance. Kissy does get one through him. Kachika's gonna go charging in with massive cooldowns. Does he get the execute onto Kessie right now? Kessie's gonna Blair back into Jensen around Kachika right now. Big leap for the warrior. He does slam him down with a massive execute. Very well effective. Demigod's next is up next. Where's this Katrikan? Got Road coming out. It's going to be Blaze Storm. Wouldn't be able to get a stun onto him. Does he still land a kidney? Maledict to fall into Katrikan. Reflects it. Katrikan is going to get a charge heal off of Demigods. Wants to bail out of it. Has a enrage regen running. Demigods doesn't have evasion for this. Katrikan maybe can get a second charge heal off of Demi. Smoke bomb coming out. Not going to let him heal at all. Could maybe AoE in there. Try to see if he can slow him in. Looks like Demi is actually wants to go for a reset. Not going to happen. Katrikan can get a charge of Demi right now if he wants to. Maybe Kachika is waiting for cooldowns right now. Once you keep Demi out in the open, does get a charge as Demi is approaching. Kidney shot coming down. 34% dampening. Demigods doesn't have a Vendetta anymore. Actually burned Vendetta early into Kachika, and Kachika survived it. Oh my god, so much damage going into Kat. He's gonna get a leap charge back off the commanding shout. Needs to get a bit of more health. Demigod still doesn't have evasion. But down he goes. Resistance is up next. Demigod's no longer with a trinket. That's gonna be a stun. No, trinket does have a trinket still. Somehow. I'm not really sure. Looked like his trinket was in cooldown for a second, but maybe somebody left in the group and it like had somebody else's CD. Trinket coming out for resistance as he gets to lock down demigods. Karma to follow. Blind coming out. That's actually Demi. Looks like he's going to be able to get out of that safely. As we see a Karma coming out on a resistance. Demi looks like he has to catch a reset. Is resistance going to die right now? Demigods doesn't have a Vendetta for a bit. 39% dampening. Not a lot of healing going to come out. Resistance could go pick up an eye. Just need to get a Fist of Fury off of this rogue. Got Road coming in. Demigods wants to go for a full kidney. Cheap shot coming out. Needs to get a full kidney off of that onto resistance. Is he going to be able to resist? Try to chase him. Mally onto Demi right now. But cloak it if he wants to. That's going to be a port for resistance. He's going to get a continuing slows with Phantom Knives. Get a shot coming in onto resistance. Vivifies to follow. If Demigods turn this around onto resistance, 44% waiting, 44 seconds waiting on the Vendetta. Oh, got so low in health for just a quick second. What happened? Fist of Fury to follow. Down it goes. Seawrath is starting to log this game out. Has 3 more people to get through. That's going to be resistance first of all. Incap coming out as Seawrath has cooldowns rolling, it looks like. He does. At least he has his Orc Racial rolling. Is that his pet Racial too? No, it's going to be Aspect of the Eagle right now, it looks like. It's going to get a root into resistance. It is an 8-second root. No Karma available. Resistance safe chicken. Proccing right now. 44% damper. Reducing the effectiveness of it. That's going to be grenades. And it's going to be Crows right now into resistance. Doesn't have anything. And down he goes. No Karma available. Zero just sniping him out. Maloney is coming up next. I-beam on Wombo combo onto Sierra right now. Back-to-back stuns. Straight coming out of Sierra pretty early into a trinket out of Maloney as he gets hit with a freezing trap. Try to see if he can catch up to Sierra. Not going to be able to. Because he's burning through his mobility a little bit too early. They'll try to make it happen though. Sierra's trying to get himself a reset. Not gonna happen. Still in combat. Can't quite go for a camo. Has traps set up and ready to go for Maloney. Maloney needs to get the stun lock wombo combos again. Sierra popping in the cooldown a little bit early. Meta to come out. It's gonna be Maledict onto Maloney. Does he reflect onto Seawrath? Stun coming on to Seawrath. Can he get a bunch of Annihilates in there? Could go for some big damage. Blade has to come out. It's going to be a dot to follow as well. Malin to Seawrath. Not going to be able to heal for a lot. Does get a feign death. And Manic Bandage is going to break up pretty quickly. Does get a camo. Is going to get a root into Maloney right now. They're rooted out at the corner. Gotta send the pet over there. No, send the pet back. No, Seawrath no longer in that cam. I should have saved that camo for a while. Now you can send the pet. Maloney still has long Metamorphosis available. Can he get the stun? Back-to-back wombo combo to Seawrath. As I-beam comes out, does get hit with a stun. Seawrath is going to get some dots rolling on him, but he's going to continue running and cutting strat. Has traps set up all over the place, probably. There's going to be a stun onto Seawrath. Second stun coming out. Is that going to be it? Freeze trap coming in. Oh, it does bog down. What was that? What the hell? Killed him just now. Was that Azeroth Globulus? I will heed my call. I swear to God, if it was Azeroth Globulus, I heed my call at the end there. That would have been hilarious, dude. That's what it looked like, too. Oh my God. Very well done, boys. Very well done. Good set of duels, man. We have a group of 4, but I don't have your ID. Group of 4, Arthas, I think we'll probably try to do some one ones, man, if you have anybody ready. If not, then I think we'll just kind of chill for a bit. We might just chill for the night. Good set of duels, boys, though. Does anybody want to do 1v? You versus Cap Your Knees? Oh my God. Really? Cap Your Knees? You sure? Maybe you want to duel on somebody in your age bracket? I don't know, man. I don't know. You versus Shibo, let's go. Who's Shibo? Oh, the Hunter? You want to duel the Hunter? He said himself he doesn't PvP ever. Poe versus Shibo. As a marksman? That's not even a fair duel. I want to watch a fair duel, man. Me versus the Vanish guy, Vanish X. Low Lord versus Vanish X. Me versus the Rogue. Who's Low Lord again? Mage versus Rogue? You really think you could beat him? I feel like it's just going to be too one-sided, man. You know what I mean? I feel like it's just way too one-sided, though. Just me, chat? Just me? Or no? Is this an A or U? This is a U right now. I want to have fair duels, boys. At least like, oh, okay, maybe somebody might be able to get a close game here. Because it's not that fun watching a duel where it's just like, there's no way you can beat that. I want to be forward 4 rogues, Low Lord. Really? You think you could do that? Versus Vanish? Alright, can we get Vanish in here? We could try Obliv versus Vanish. I don't really know what a mage can do versus an assassination rogue. But we could try it, man. If evidence has him at it or something. We could maybe do it. Asking for a 1v1. Anybody want to duel me? Resistance, the monk said is up for it. Rip me. Resistance versus Katrikan. Okay, who has resistance too? Yes, Vanish was the one who Katrikan. Those guys dueled before, didn't they? I think Vanish and Katrikan dueled before. It wasn't even a close fight, man. Like, he beat Katrikan. I think Katrikan won once, but it was like really in Rogue's favor. Average was me? You want to duel the subtlety Rogue as a demonology? Oh my god. I want to duel a retry. You guys. You guys. Vanish Cat didn't duel before? You sure? I thought Vanish X. Just Vanish and duel? No, I know like Azikadi got killed by just Vanish and duel, I know that. But I thought just Vanish. No, I haven't dueled him before versus Vanish X, only in the 5v5. Huh. I have numbers over the fact I fell off the bridge making the gateway and I never saw the tyrant. No. Maybe log in your rogue and fight cat. I don't play EU, man. I play NA. So I have like a 113 rogue, unless you want to watch a 113 versus a 120. That's a whole nother story. Huh. Low Lord versus Poe? We could do Low Lord versus Poe. I think it would be possible. Low Lord versus Poe. Can we get Poe in here? Just Vanish is ready, just saying. I feel like Low Lord, who is the Obliv, the Fire Mage versus Poe, the Assassination Rogue, who's not in like that gladiator, you know, dragon and shit. I think that could be maybe a viability. Versus Dead? Ray is a Shadow Priest versus Dead? Are you fucking serious? I think you're just gonna get chewed up and eaten apart, man. Sirath versus Obliv? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus. Jesus. I think a Survival Hunter just obliterates a mage, though. Coming 10 minutes of resets, Dal Sleepy. That's another thing, yeah. I mean, I feel like a mage and a rogue duel could be interesting. Versus anyone but Cat. You made man versus anybody. Oh my god. Should I see that versus Obliv? It's fun. Oh, Obliv, do you want to duel Sierra, the Survival Hunter? Dead and Dead. You don't want a Dead? Me versus but Cat and Dead. Big damage, Dally Boy. Check DMs. Only one for duels with Poe. Oh. Destomania. Let me duel a Cat or Obliv and Duff or whatever. Okay, I guess we could have just Vanish versus Katrikan, yeah? Alright, Dead. Get Katrikan. Katrikan, get yourself a group. We'll try having you duel versus a Rogue if you want him. If you want him. If you want him. Katrikan, you versus Rogue. Do you want to do that? And then we could have Obliv versus Poe, I guess. I think that could be interesting. We should duel main. He doesn't want to duel. He's like, I don't want to duel Cat. I'll drop a diss track on Lord if I get to duel him. You will? Alright, you versus Obliv. Okay, we'll do that. Poe versus Obliv. Anything for the fans? Alrighty. Gotcha, let me know when you're ready then, man. Let me see if I can add Poe real quick. They just DM me their real ID. Let me see who hasn't been online on EU in literally years. 6 days in Ultra. Don't know if he plays. 14 days, sweet. I don't think he's playing anymore. 14 days is a long time. Wait, Snellard hasn't been around for a while. Yeah, he hasn't been here. Sorry, Snellard. Smell you later, my dude. And we're gonna need to add Poe. Hopefully Poe didn't add me before. Hopefully. Or maybe Poe added me before. Destomania. Let me check real quick to see if I see Destomania. Don't add me though. If you didn't add me, don't add me. Because then if I try to add you and you already have me as a pending, or I have you as a pending, you're just not gonna go through. I might as well check real quick. No, I don't have you. Awesome. That'll work. There we go. Trying to see if I can add you. Katrikan is ready? Ready? Alrighty. We're gonna get Foggy versus, or just Vanish X versus Katrikan for now, boys. It might be the most obvious duel ever, where a Rogue beats a Warrior, but he wants to take a chance at him. I can take Poe? Okay, we'll let you guys try it all. Let you guys try it. It's gonna be a Blue versus Poe after that, though. Alrighty, Vanish and Obliv, boys. Good luck and have fun, everybody. Did I save that last one? I think I did. EU 115, 16. 116, boys. Alrighty. It's up to 2 to add emotes. What emotes are you guys trying me to add? Couldn't save them on that game? Damn, dude. Oh, I guess resistance, you mean? Oh, yeah, that's a rough man. Alrighty, boys. Switch. We're gonna have ourselves duels of Katrikan versus just Vanish. We're gonna see how they do a best out of 3. Honestly, you're next versus Poe, by the way. It's gonna be Katrikan versus Vanish. I feel like I know exactly how these are gonna go, but maybe Katrikan will be able to show us a little bit of a different setup. That's going to be getting an opener onto Vanish X. It's going to Blazestorm that kidney. Very well set up. Shadow Step coming in for Vanish. The charge coming in for Katrikan. At least able to get the slows onto Vanish. Able to get some damage on him. That's going to be a root, I think, onto Cat. Yeah. Does land the dots into the Venom to give him that 90% damage, 100% movement speed reduction. Katrikan trying to see if he can leap around the boxes, trying to catch Vanish. Maybe these boxes will be too good for Vanish. Does land a stun to Katrikan. That's going to be a big old vendetta. Vanish is trying to see if he can burn as much damage into Katrikan. Mally to follow. Back to Jack. Cheap shot. So it looks like it's going to be evasion as well. Warstop coming in for Cat. Could go for Rage Regen. And it's going to be tricking out of Cat. I don't really know what I can do here, man. Katrikan. I don't really know. Because I think that's exactly how every one of those games is going to go, man. Which is why I was not sure, but we're gonna go again. Summon Foggy and Katrikan already, man. Summon both of y'all already. Mr. Mania spelled it wrong? Okay. Let me try re-adding, yeah. I think I got it. Hopefully. Yeah. Ready? Alright. Let me do Outlaw. I'm new about Outlaw. Alright, if you want to do it. Wait. Here we go. He's gonna try Outlaw just to see if he can make it maybe a little bit less unfair. Although I think Outlaw still beats Fury. But that assassination burst wombo combo with evasion, like, I don't really know if Patrick could do anything to be good with, honestly. I don't really know. This is why I was so against it. And the guys are like, yeah, let's vanish duel Patrick, and it's like, it's gonna be really one-sided. I don't really know how I feel about that, you know what I mean? Yeah, I had a bad feeling about it, but it's okay. It's okay, we'll finish this out. It's gonna be Patrick versus Just Vanish. I think some outlaw this time. You're dead? What are you doing? He's like, he's kneeling in front of his pet. Wait, is that a pet, or is that an actual like frog pet? Is that a frog pet or a pet like novelty pet named Can't See? That is just I don't understand. That's like poetic. Look at a little Krogma. Vanish though, going as an outlaw. Trying to see if he can get to catch again. Gonna open up in the stealth. Catcher might be able to AO him out. Does AO him out. Stun coming out. Gonna play the stun play style. I guess he was expecting Vanish to be an assassination rogue, but maybe without. Like, he doesn't really need to go for the stun play style. Maybe trying to see if he can switch it around. As Vanish trying to go for a stun onto Cat. It's gonna be charged for Cat. Stun coming out onto the boy. Vanish trying to get some damage into Catcher right now. Playing outlaw. Saber Slash coming out. Barry coming in early as he gets a Maldic to Catcher. That's gonna be short stun onto Vanish. Interfere. She gets out for the rogue. Does grapple hook after Kachikan into a killing spree. Kachikan is not really looking that good right now, but Vanish coming in for Just Vanish X. Are you sure these guys didn't duel? I'm pretty sure these guys dueled before. I could be wrong though. I was pretty sure that they dueled. Vanish opening up with a cheap shot onto Kachikan, trying to see if he can get a back-to-back stunts in there. Does get to a back-to-back stunts. Could go maybe for a disarm. Actually going to try to see if he can run away. Does get a disarm onto Cat as he does get a trinket off of the disarm. Stun coming out. It's going to be blind. Kachikan disarm. That was actually really, really good for Vanish just now. Incredibly good for Vanish just now. Can go for a full reset. Kachikan is going to break out of it. Trying to see if he can AoE him down. Has a heal if he needs to go for it. Let's see if maybe he can make something out of this work. It's going to be ambush out of Vanish X. Try to build up comp points. Maybe get himself a roll of the bones going. Pre-feint coming out right now. Grapple hook. Charge coming in for Kachikan. So you can chase after Just Vanish for a bit. Stun coming out into Vanish X. Kachikan finally has some cooldowns rolling right now. Big DPS right now. And Vanish is going to sprint out of there, man. Just sprinting away from Kachikan. Not let him do anything. That's going to be a big old pistol shots back-to-back. Stun coming out into Kachikan right now. That's all he can really do. Vanish is going to get him into disarm. Disarm coming into Vanish as well. Kachikan can get some slows in him. That's about it. Does get a charge off of the grappling. Waiting a leap to follow. Kachikan trying to get some damage in. More damage. Vanish X just gets gouged and runs off. Going to be going for a full reset for the warrior Kachikan himself. Needs to go for a bit of a play here. Needs to get down Vanish X low enough, nail him down with a stun, finish him off with a bit of enraged regen, not enraged regen, but raged abilities. Stun for stun, getting traded out, tit for tat. But Vanish X getting stun onto Kachikan off the kidney, killing spree to follow. Kachikan, all he can really do is get a slow into Vanish. He's gonna sprint out of there, man. It's a good use of the auto talent just to sprint around. Looks like he's gonna go for disarm, sprint, and I think control is king. Maybe double heal. I think double heal. Maybe double heal is the way to go. He's got a bit of a Blade Storm for Cat. Stun coming out onto the warrior. Vanish is going to hit him with a Maldic though. Trying to see if he can nail down damage. Has a parry if he needs. So it's going to be double disarm on both of them. Trick coming in for Vanish says he gets hit with a fear. Kachikan might be able to get a charge. Massive heal off of this. It's going to be stunned onto Vanish X charge. Massive heal. He's going to get a massive heal. Continuing damage. Blind coming onto Cat. No trinket available for a while. Vanish is going to have to be able to. Vanish is going to be able to get a full read. He's going to go for Crimson Vials. It looks like he's going for a full defensive playstyle. Doesn't even care about how much damage he does to Kachikan. Just wants to go fully defensive. Kachikan try onto Whirlwind whenever he can. Stun coming out onto him. Vanish is gonna go for a big old stun into a gouge, into a stun onto Cat, into a stun into gouge and stun, Garrote, stun, blind, stun, sap, blind, Garrote, stun. At this point, it's like I've been streaming for quite a while, boys. I've been burning as much of my energy for these duels. Parry coming up for Vanish. Using that parry, trying to see if he can maybe parry all of Kachikan's advances. Kachikan's popping cooldowns a little bit early. Vanish should be scared. He's going to go for that Vanish. Kachikan, if he just leaps right on top of him, might be able to get him. No. Decided. I don't know if he even has a leap available right now. That could have been a leap of destiny, man. Leap of just... Where could this rogue be? Probably going to run behind the pillar as he usually do. He's going to pick up eyes. Vanish is going to wait this out a little bit longer. Stuns again and not traded out. Vanish, I think, did go for a cheap shot, maybe. Not going to be able to land it, though. Trying to build some combo points off of Cat. Stun coming out right now. It's going to be Adrenaline Rush running for Vanish for just a bit, though. Disarm to follow is going to be disarmed for both of these two. Vanish still has pistol shots. This pistol whipping Cat while he's got him. Grapple hook coming out around the corner. What's up, Revenge? How you doing, my man? How you doing, my dude? Someone do something cool? That alright? It's gonna be a long one though. Vanish playing Outlaw. It's gonna be hard to get through Kachikan's tough exterior because it is an Outlaw rogue. All they can really do in the moment is just get a bit of a damage through, physical damage through armor. Nothing really goes through it. So all that heavy plated armor. Stun coming in onto Cat. Does get a trinket off of that stun immediately. The gouge coming out into a blind. Oh wait, you know he actually is running. He's running Control King. Comes in a while and disarm. He's not running the sprint auto talent. I was thinking of it for some reason. I mean, this actually might be a game to go into dampening, honestly. Disarm coming in early onto Vanish. Didn't grapple hook too far. It does get a stun to Cat though. Finally gets his weapons back up to get some damage in there onto Cat. Needs to make sure he has a good buff rolling. Is going to get disarm onto Cat or can. With a big old killing spree to follow, Kachi can get some cooldowns up and running. Vanish was the bail out of it. Stun coming in. He's going to get a trinket off of that, slowing down Kachikan. Parry coming out. Kachikan can't really hit into that parry. He's going to go for a fear. A lot of his cooldowns are down. Still, there's a Vanish X parry available. Try to get a charge in it, maybe heal off it. Parry down. Gouge coming onto Cat. Doesn't have rage in... What is it? Berserker's Rage. Stun coming out with a Maledict onto Kachikan right now. Maybe should have saved that Maledict after that stun though, because the Kachikan would want to go for heals. Schematic shot coming out with a cheap shot. Kachikan is going to go for massive heals off of Vanish. Grapple hook coming in for Vanish just to get around. 5% dampening. We are rolling into dampening, boys and girls. We are literally rolling into dampening right now. Gonna make this a little bit harder for Kachikan and Vanish. Boys. Boring. It's a lot of resets. Outlaw Rogues are really slippery, man. Outlaw Rogues are incredibly slippery, right? There's a lot of CC chains, there's a lot of mobility, lots of healing too. I mean, between those disarms, man, you're just not letting Kachikan play. But Kachikan, like, every time he tries to catch him, Vanish is just too quick for him, man. He can run all day, charges him, but with that grapple, he still doesn't get to get a distance. Has a pistol shot that he can just pop slows from distance the whole time. And the buffs that he has, give him the cooldown reductions, he can get more stuns, more cooldowns. He can always find re-stealth against Cat. Since Cat doesn't have any bleeds, this is going to make it really hard for our boy. He just take a damage to the face, man. I think he's just done. I think he's just done. Yeah, Kachikan is out of it, man. Kachikan is donezo. Can we get Obliv and can we get Poe to get a group together so we can try to go for a 1v1 duel with those guys? XD guild opening Tuesday. Oh, yeah? There it is, my dude. There it is. Alright, Desto. Ready whenever? Alright. Lord, let me know when you're ready. It's going to be Lord versus Rogue. Fire Mage versus... Yes, start off with Obliv. Obliv versus Me Revenge. Oh my god. We gotta have Obliv versus the Rogue Poe. That's what we're gonna do, boys. That's what we're gonna do. Alrighty. I'm gonna group with Cat. Alright. Cat, give Lord lead, man. Give him lead. And he's in arena still. That's fine. We can wait for him to finish up. We can just wait for a bit. I got water. How can I 1-1? Just let me know who you want to 1-1, man. You gotta hit them up. You gotta ask them, hey, man, I want to 1-1 you. I want to challenge you. And they'll let me know. And then you guys get in groups. And then we 1-1. Simple as that. So just view ran as well. Yeah, Lord, we'll wait for you, man. Wait for you, Cat. But yeah, I mean, I knew that duel was going to be a little bit harsh, man. That was sad. Yeah, that's why I was like against Cat and Vanish X. I'm just going to go with my gut feeling next time. You guys are all like, but Dal, do this, but Dal, do that. And it's like, I want to do what you guys ask me to, but trust me, it's not going to work. I know you think it might be a really good idea, but trust me, it's not going to work as well as you think it will. I've been around the block doing these duels. Going him Assassination versus Warrior. I'd rather him go versus Assassin. I think I could beat him. You think so? Okay, we might have you guys try another time, man. Another time. Have Cat and Vanish X prepare or something. Maybe we can make it happen. Waiting to get lead. Yep, ask him for lead. Then we should be good to go. To be honest, Lordran would have been better as a map. No pillars, no problem. Pillars are going to be a problem, but I did randomize maps, man. I mean, if you want me to Lordran, it's going to be definitely... Like, I do randomize maps because it'll be fun to see a variety of different maps that we can work with. One. Second, I guess we could do Lordran because there's less pillars, but... Like, classes that need LOS to win are definitely going to suffer a lot more in Lordran than classes that don't need any LOS. You know what I mean? So I try to make it as equal as possible. There's not a single map that's fully balanced out. You know what I mean? I wish there were, though. Ready? Alrighty. Alright, boys, we got us one more going, okay? Uno mas, it's gonna be a mage versus a rogue. Switch, jump, land, I don't know, either way I'll go about it. We are gonna do randomized maps. I feel very good about this one, boys. Fire mage versus assassination rogue. Assassin doesn't need to lose to win. He can abuse LOS to win easily. To go in the order will make it fairer. You might be right. I don't know, ma'am. You might be right. Maybe. I don't know. I'll spank your ass, 40 quid. It's gonna be Poe versus... Oh, you also got Shibo. Shibo will have you duel somebody sometime, man. That'd be pretty cool. It'd be like a Shadow Priest or something. Where it's like maybe it might be a close match. Because Marksman is just not that amazing right now. But we got us as Poe. What's up, Poe? How you doing? Hope you're having a good one. I still like your Mog a lot. I still really like it. Oh, it looks really good. That has to be the PvP one, right? I think it is the PvP one. Although it looks really good on the female undead. We also got Obliv on the other side playing some fire. And it's going to be Obliv versus Poe. Assassination Rogue versus Fire Mage. I know what y'all thinking. Assassin Rogue versus Fire Mage. Assassin obviously wins, mate. Mate. What are you doing, mate? Putting up Assassin versus a Mage, mate. But trust me, I got a good feeling about this one, man. I got a good gut feeling about this one. Obliv going to get hit with a sap. Poe is going to try to run around, trying to sneak around the corner, trying to see if he can have an angle. Kidney shot coming down off the bat. Poe get it to open, burning through Obliv's shield. Vendetta coming up right now. Big Vendetta. Obliv is going to go for Temporal. Does get a... Tricky coming up for Poe with a Cloak of Shadows. Oh, no. He decided, you know what? I have Vendetta on Obliv. I need to go do damage. There's going to be another polymer, another pie cooking up in the stove right now. It's in the oven. It's baking. Oh, my God. Big damage coming down onto Poe with a Maledict as Obliv has himself combustion. Meteor going down onto Poe. He actually is that Meteor. Blink coming in for a mage. Obliv couldn't quite reach him with a breath. But Poe is just going to have to find himself a reset. Sap coming in off the bat. Obliv, they still have dots in him. He's going to wait for him right now. He's going to get his shield up and running. Poe. Trying to see if he can land an opener. But is he going to wait for that long? It's going to be Obliv getting a full heal up. Poe, are you really going to do this in front of the viewers, man? Are you really going to do this whole stealth play, man? Are you going to really wait until every one of your cooldowns is up? You're not a real rogue if you do. There we go. Start walking at him. Look, you put him to sleep. You're putting him to sleep. You got this, my guy. I believe. Kidney shot coming down onto Obliv. This is going to be a nice song and dance. A full reset. Poe doesn't have a trick anymore. No Cloak of Shadows either. Obliv could go for a setup. Smoke Bomb coming out. Not really sure if it helps him that much. But Obliv trying to let him follow him. Does land it. For some reason, Poe's breath broke a little bit early. Not really sure why. But that's going to be a Greater Pyre into a ring. Into another Greater Pyre. Cooking up. Pies going everywhere. Gonna get a Meteor in there too. No, Poe's gonna run out of it. That's gonna be Pyro. Sage Chicken Proc, and then that's gonna be Obliv to meet Poe on the other side of that pillar. Poe has a Sage Chicken. Dots still roll on him for a little bit longer. Obliv trying to land in a Viz. Does find Poe with a Root. He's gonna get a few more. This like could maybe go Scorches. No, Scorch is not enough. Has a Shadow Step available and ready. This step and no. Blink coming out for the Mage. Poe's house is actually pretty low. Still has a Marfareth rolling on the Mage. Could run up and kidney him. The Mage is so close nearby. Saps him if you catch the reset. Into a kidney. Not wasting any time. Tricky coming up for Obliv. Does get a breath into Poe. Scorch is coming out. Back to back. Pyroblast to follow. Does get another Pyro in there. Shield coming out for Poe. Does Obliv have enough to make it happen here, man? Can you blink around? No. Trying to get that Ring of Frost in there. No, Root. No, it didn't happen. Didn't catch Poe. Eyes are up and running for Obliv. Flame Strikes are coming in. Does he find him, though? No. I was thinking maybe. Just maybe. Just maybe. Obliv, eyes are up and running, man. If you want to go for them eyes. Poe has a Cloak of Shadows back up and running. Cloak of Shadows is up. Trick is available. Vendetta is available. Literally sitting in cell the whole time. Eyes are available. Finds him. Breath coming out. Oh, Trinket coming in early. Does he go for the big Vendetta on Obliv? Vendetta coming out, mate. There's going to be a Kindred Shot coming down onto Obliv. How does he respond, though? Temporal coming in. Dropping a Meteor. Is he going to go for the big damage? Cloak of Shadows forced out of Poe pretty early. Temporal healing him up back almost to full. Is going to go for massive damage. Vanish coming in for Poe with a Garrote, a cheap shot to follow. Obliv is going to get the Maledict onto Poe right now. Going to burn through him right now. Breath catches him for a moment. Scorch coming in. Does he have another proc? And Poe goes down. Let's get another duel going, boys. Oh, wait. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing over there? What are you doing, you rascal? Does he go for the big setup? Catching him, might just have to get in and break it up, you two. Break it up. Gonna stun him. Shiba, why? Shiba bails out of it. Alright. Let's get another one going, boys. Let's go. Make it exciting. Make it fast, boys. Make it fast. Quick and easy, boys. Quick and easy. Let me know when both of y'all are ready. Lord and Destro. Let me know when both of y'all are ready. I'm just gonna pulling all y'all back in. Piling you guys all back in the clown car right now. Pile in, boys. Pile in. Let's go. All y'all. All y'all. Waiting for Destro. Ready? Alrighty. Can't type. Alrighty, let's get you guys up and running again. Cool. Another arena, boys. Another match. Let's go. I think you guys had a good feeling about it. Привет! What's up, August? How do you, my man? Здорово, Sergey. Здорово, дела. You dial, he will do the one shot on me. Let me 1v1 dead because I want to get one shot. He will do one shot on me. You want to get one shot by dead? Do you have any decent Affliction Warlocks lately? Flower? Not a lot. If you want to show us how to Affliction, man, more than welcome to, Dan. I would love to watch an Affliction Warlock play well. Ooh, Poe, making a change to his playstyle. Look at this guy. Wait, wrong guy. Interesting change, my guy. Interesting change. Playing up a different spec right now. Interesting. Obliv does need to be aware of that. Hopefully Obliv is aware. Hopefully he is aware. Obliv! You gotta realize this is an outlaw rogue this time. Lots more healing, range stun might be better than assassination. He might just try to hit you with a triple spec wombo combo. I believe if you want to change out your specs at all, man, out of the best of 3, more than welcome to. It's going to be a massive arena for us to work with. Good luck and have fun, you two. Crypto Vols coming out for Poe as he wants to make sure he's fully ready. Obliv and Poe coming out. Good luck and have fun. Obliv is going to sit the center right now. Just gonna wait for the rogue. Needs to figure out where he wants him. Does he want him near LOS? He's kind of close to a pillar. Try to just shake his ass all over the place. I've never seen what trolls look like when they get sad, by the way, like female trolls. I guess same thing as a cheap shot ruler, right? Sun coming out into killing speed to follow. It's gonna be Obliv. Get a Dragon's Breath onto Poe. Trick coming out immediately. Palmer to follow. Poe put himself in a basket, but is he gonna be able to get that Ring of Peace off that or Ring of Frost off that? Does land it? Yes, he does. No, Poe's actually running away. Does he get a Vanish off in there? Might just go for a Vanish. Second Pie did not happen. Poe got himself. No, Pie did hit him somehow through the wall and made it way. Poe has Meteor on one side. He's gonna have to go through a patch of fire on a bit. Has a bit of a doubt himself. Patch of fire doing a bit of work. Blink coming out for Obliv right now. It's Jason after Poe. Big LOS coming in. Poe's going to have a lot of healing after this. So no trinket available. Cloak Shot is available anytime soon. Does get to catch Poe. And that's going to be another breath into a poly. Greater Pyres are coming out. Does he have the ring though? Does he have the ring set up? No, he doesn't. He's actually just going to go for a big old Maledict and going to drop down lots of healing from Poe. Poe is going to go for health. No Cloak Shadow's coming out as he gets himself a second concoction rolling right now. Obliv trying to go for a flame check around the corner. Doesn't think it looks like he's going to be going for one. That's going to be stunned onto Obliv. Poe finally getting out. Finally getting to do some damage. Going to get himself a roll of the bones. Decent buff. Shark buff is a really good buff. Polymorph coming out. That's going to be a reset for Obliv a couple times until he gets Poe in the right situation. That's going to be Ring of Frost. Does he land it? Does land it. Integrated Pyroblast. Lands a greater power, could go for big damage. It's going to be insane damage to the Poe right now. Tricky coming out for Obliv. As the thing gets blinded, that's going to be blind. Oh no, blind coming out right now. Because you could go for an ice block if you wanted to. Poe's actually going to go for a full reset. Obliv is not going to block it, not going to put himself in a bad situation. But it's definitely going to put himself in a weird situation. Poe coming back with literally full health. Obliv is just going to... I think it was like, really? He just came back with full health. Are you serious? Poe playing Outlaw. Double Greater Pyroblast coming out for him. That's going to be double Greater Pyro. Does send the Greater Pyro running at Poe right now. It's still going to smack him. That's still a fair amount of damage. Is Obliv going to capitalize on this? Trying to blink around. Does get in one instant cast, second instant cast. Does Poe die right now? Oh my god, he dies to the dots. He dies to it all. Well done. Well played, the both of you. Well played. Oh my god, Obliv caught him around the corner. Now Shibo trying to see if we can make a damage happen. Turtle still coming out. Does Poe wants to finish up last game? Poe, even though you lost the best out of 3, do you still want to have your 3rd game? Like, it's like, I know I can beat Obliv. I know I can beat him. I just need one more chance. If you want to get that one more chance, man, I'll allow it. He won best out of 3. Obliv won the best out of 3. But if you want to go for that one more chance, one more game, I allow it. You're more than welcome to, man. Pulling out the 2 trade, Outlaw Rogue. Oh shit, the 2 trade? Okay. If you want to go back to Assassination, more than welcome to. More than welcome to. You let me know, man. You let me know as soon as Shibo gets one shot. I'll go 3rd. Okay, cool. We gotta go one more, boys. One more. Obliv versus Poe. Poe gets another chance. Last chance, man, to maybe at least score 1 victory out of 3 onto the mage. If he feels like he knows he can do it. He knows he can do it. I know I can do it. I know I can get him. Let's go. Random map again. Fire mages, dude. They're fun as hell, dude. Honestly. You doing any EU duels? I want to try my Marksman Hunter. Chat, when's the last time we done EU duels, man? I don't remember the last time we even did EU. Chat, should we start doing EU duels more? I don't think we do a lot of EU duels on the stream, man. When is the last time we've done... Chat, when is the last time we've done some EU duels, by the way? 706, I think you're right, ma'am. I think you're right, man. We should do some more EU. Like on Fridays. Every Friday. EU. EU MM hunters suck. Fred's low-key pissed. Guys, be nice to Kren. Be nice to Kren. We're hungry for EU. I know you guys are, but come on, man. We do plenty of EU. Like NA says, I'm literally EU main. You guys gotta knock it off, man. Some of y'all. It's gonna be Poe versus Obliv. Last match available. Obliv won. He won the best out of 5. I see Shiba though. I see you playing the Beastmaster, trying to see if you can score a kill after that. Yeah. Also playing Magar. I like it. I like it. Poe's gonna go back to the roots. Assassination versus Fire Mage Dream. That's going to be Obliv running up in the center. It's going to be a little bit more of a LOS type of area. There's bridges that can LOS. There's pillars that can be LOS. Ramps that can be LOS. There's a lot of LOS for Poe to work with. It's going to be a smoke bomb coming out. What? Whoa, where did this smoke bomb? Chicken is coming out of Poe. Instantly off of our breath. Does want to still get the damage into Obliv. And it's going to run away, letting the dots do the work. Obliv might just want to go for a re-stealth or for a re-heal. Poe, once they get the dots rolling, Obliv is just going to mount up. Sap comes in. Has a shield going through the dots right now. Actually, if he didn't shield himself, the dots would have broke him out of that sap. But I don't know if he really cared about that, really, did he? Oh, down onto streams that much. Yeah, it's still good, man. It's all good. I'm just making a joke. Gonna start coming down to Obliv right now. Poe wants to go for some damage. That's gonna be Vendetta coming out right now. Obliv needs to be aware of his health. He's gonna go for a shield right now. Maybe even temporal to follow. He's gonna land a polymorph to Poe. There's no chicken available. Wants to cook up the pies. Is that gonna be the Ring of Frost? Yeah, it's gonna be Ring of Frost wombo combo. Does catch him into a feint though. He's like, hello, I'm about to die. Another Ring of Frost. Oh no, not Ring of Frost. That's gonna be Pie with a meteor, and that's gonna be a Cloak of Shadows for Poe right now. Obliv is just gonna have to wait and chill for a bit. I mean, that's a Vendetta. He lived on Vendetta. Gonna go for food right now, forcing Poe to come at him. Poe, oh, gonna shield himself as he tries to go for food. That's actually a pretty good idea. Sap comes in onto the Troll Mage. Poe looking to cook himself up a win out of this game. Kidney shot coming down with a Road. Gonna get the dots up and running. Instant trick coming out for Obliv with a cheap shot to follow. Poe actually. Wow, nice cheap shot. Good senses there, man. Does Get an interrupt onto Obliv. I think it was on a polymorph. That's going to be a blind. Using his cooldowns like blind just to get the mage to get full CC and reset off him. Not bad, Poe. Not bad. Wants to land a sap before Obliv. He does have a shield. That's going to be cheap. Kidney shot. Very DR though, but a Garrote is going to be a full duration though. Breath coming in. Bliv is going to go for that polymorph. Blinking away with the G Pi. Does he go for the double setup right now? Cooking up a flame. Adding some frosting. Cooking up another pie. Not going to happen even though he just tried to blink for it, man. That's going to be Poe getting out of there. Out of the bad situation. Obliv making sure to reshield himself. Still has Ice Bucket if he ever needs to. Poe won't have done it for a while, but the damage he does, especially with the damage over time, is still decent. Kidney shot coming down onto Obliv. Poe getting dots up and running onto the mage. Temporal coming in. Does get a root onto Poe. Polymorph to follow. G-Pi to follow off that. That's going to be a trinket out of Poe. Didn't want to see the poly. Okay, okay. Poe's playing this one very carefully. Catching himself a reset. But it's... oh my god, Corey. Tap comes in onto Obliv. Getting the shot. Can Poe finally turn this around? Vendetta coming in. That's going to be Icebug for Obliv. Getting him the cold shoulder into a poly. No! How does he catch that? Vanish off of that. How does he do that? Nice vanish. Obliv no longer with his big defense. So that's going to be rude off of the Garrote. That's going to be a Cloak of Shadows right now. Poe just burning through all of these, trying to get as much damage into Obliv. That's going to be Smoke Bomb. So if Oblivion does... oh, just steps outside of the Smoke Bomb for a second in case Obliv tries to blink in or out. Trying to use that as best as he can. Interesting. Shadow stepping off of him, though. That is going to be a Dragon's Breath whiff. I think Poe finally figured out the plan. Reset on Obliv all day. Reset, reset, reset. Obliv is going to have a trinket coming up very, very soon. Still, there's a fair amount of dampening not rolling into this duel yet. Into this last third one. Obliv trying to see if he can catch a few... some foods, some drinks. Eat some drinks. Drink some foods. Getting shot coming down with the Garrote to follow as Obliv gets a trinket off that. Breath coming in onto Poe is going to be a polymorph. No, yeah. Sometimes the breaths just break a little bit early or something. Ring of Frost off that pie. Into the second pie. Does Obliv have the big damage? Does he have it? He's going to go for another big Pyroblast in there. Meteor to follow. Poe's just going to run out of it behind the LOS. Obliv might just run at him. Looks like Blind is going to come in as Poe gets hit with a Mally. He's going to run far, far away, man. He's going to go for the big reset. Obliv could start picking up eyes right now. Regenerating coming out is Poe going to be there to stop it. No, he's not. Just going to let Obliv have it. That's a nice portion of Xander Racial. I feel like Obliv is still ahead a bit. Poe is waiting for 25 seconds onto that Vendetta. 39 seconds off of that Kidney shot, off of that Cloak of Shadows. Is going to be able to get that Kinder shot. All for no wait time. Obliv could go for another setup. Poe is going to have breath or trinket available for the breath. Does he trinket the breath? No. Wants to trinket the polymorph. Does he trinket it? Does trinket it. Maybe that second poly. Does land a second poly. Cooking up another pie at him. A pie is going to connect. There's going to be big cooldowns. Big combustion coming in for Obliv. Cloak of Shadow is not available for Poe. Has evasion. Not really sure if it does anything for him. Vendetta coming out. That's going to be temporal for Obliv though. Poe. Cloak of Shadow is coming in about 10 seconds. That's going to be Vanish. Obliv tried to go for a bit of a root. Not going to happen. Poe. I guess the dots didn't really last him all that long. And down he goes. Does get a Kidney shot. A cheap shot onto Obliv with a Garrote to follow. Has a Cloak of Shadows if he ever needs to. Breath coming in into a Ring of Frost. Keeping his health low. Does he cloak that? He does cloak that one. That's going to be a shield for Obliv. Try to see if he can maintain his health for a bit. Big Venom coming out. Double Mark for Death and Venom coming in. Poe barely has any health though. Getting caught out. Pans down. Big old mighty meaty fireball shooting at him right now. As, oh, that damage though does get himself a heal of 4% dampening as the mastery was starting to build up off of Poe. So Obliv needs to go maybe for a reset. Is trying to go for some mage food. Temporal coming in a little bit early. Is going to be able to get Bro out in the open. Greater Pyro. Does Poe have a restealth? Does he land a restealth? No, not going to land one. Oh my god, Greater Pyro burns through him, man. Burns through him. Very well done, both of you. Chicken goes to sacrifice, and very well done, boys. That's it. That's it, Poe. That's it, Obliv. Both of you played well. Poe, I think, had it figured out. I think Poe needs to like commit more cooldowns into Obliv. Like just go full Hambo, burn cloak, vanish everything, Vendetta, just truck him down, man. I think the resets helped Obliv a lot, a lot. Anyway, very well done, boys. Very good. I felt really good about that duel, man. I thought him versus Poe would be a little bit more A closer match than at least against Vanish X and Catch a Cat, you guys saw. Good done, boys. Well done, everybody. I'd love to do a Vanish sometime. Yeah, more than welcome to Lord. We might be able to do that next week, man. Thank you guys so much for coming by. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am going to end the stream here. You guys are beautiful. Thank you so much for dropping in. Thank you all. Thank you all. Hopefully everybody had fun. Tomorrow we got NA 551 duels, so hopefully that'll be a blast like it was today. Also, both of you guys, Poe, Obliv, keep you guys as mogs when you log off. Choose your best leg forward. I'm probably going to be using you guys as models in the next video or next few videos. So make sure to log out with your best mogs, man. Best looking mogs. Thank you, both of you, for coming by. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you, everybody. Somebody mentioned my meat. And I'll see you guys all next year. Alright, boys. You guys have yourselves a good one. Peace.
On the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but they see where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. And for quit it, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch. And my business is humongous, you would think that happens in it. Damn man, I'm all that, yeah, I'm all that. Working for that whip, yeah, that what you call that. I'ma blow up in the summer, have him yelling fall back. And I've always been ahead like an effing ball cap. Man, I came in the game like, whoa. Got a couple chains on me cause I like gold. They told me I'm the best and I told them I know. Cause when I'm in your town, every ticket I sold. Yeah, they saying I'm the man. Facts, bro. Lot of haters, tell me where they at though. I'm the new pop, all I do is rap though. Want me on your song, throw a couple stacks, yo. Woo. Everybody wanna do the same thing. That's why we ain't on the same page. Do my own thing and I maintain. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah, I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah. I'm going mainstream. Damn. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Woo. I'm going mainstream.
artist, so I'm going mainstream.